All right. After a long break, semi-long break, happy holidays coming up. Hope you guys had a good time off. Who would like to do us the honors of maybe giving us last session and maybe the session preceding, or just a little build up to jog the memory? Uh, Anyone would like to do so? I invite
I have very detailed notes. I could definitely do it.
Get it, Tony.
All right. So last session we started at the end of the battle in the Shadespire. Iris does some healing on Therathari and Jara, bringing them both to consciousness. And after some brief discussion, we plus Meryl head to the Hearthflame Inn stealthily, because obviously this tower has crumbled and the town is in disarray, and we don't want to be held up by the aftermath of all of this. After we leave, a crowd forms around the Shadespire. In Thera and Jara's room, we question Meryl. She believes that it is February, just before the war, and she is about 20 years off on that. She says that Thardax was her prize student, and in shock from the situation, Meryl faints. Because I guess we told her about Thardax and his misdeeds. Meryl comes to, and the party continues to question her. Meryl is generally confused and does not provide much useful info. She does say that she hired her butler on a recommendation from Sia, so that makes us a little bit sus of Sia. And she also says that the last time she saw Sia that they left off on bad terms, so that doesn't really help either. She is vague, though, and says that Sia got mixed up with the wrong guy, someone named Tiberius Carnellus. She's also told us about this before. Therathari theorizes that perhaps whatever faction tried to summon Golgoroth is after the Whitestone deposits, to enhance their summoning ability with Residuum. Jara knows that there have been tests and that it is unproven but possible to do this. Iris suggests communicating everything that has been going on to Tenley, but the party has no way of reaching her. The party is unsure how to proceed as we go to leave. What? All right, these are poorly written notes. I'm sorry. Basically, we're all just very confused. Meryl's very confused. Jara offers to pay for Meryl's stay for the rest of the week, just so that she can kind of get a hold of the situation and where she is and when she is and all that. We agree that Meryl will contact Sia the next day, but leave out some of the fine details of what happened just in case Sia is involved. Specifically the scroll and our involvement with whatever happened in Oldwood. The party agrees that they'll keep the scroll in Iris's portable workshop until they can dispose of it properly, so that's important that that is there. Just as we're about to leave, Felix remembers that he has the Ring of Memories. He puts it on Meryl, and the party takes a short rest while Felix goes to get a horse for Oro. Meryl's attunement to the ring will take about an hour, and so Felix leaves to do his thing. On the way, Felix stops at a bank and picks up a banknote. There's a long line and lots of security, but he gets a banknote worth 300 gold pieces. He also eventually procures a horse, and that horse's name is Juno, and it is a boy. It's a young boy horse. Felix regroups with everyone at the Hearthflame. Meryl now has memories of the past 30 days. She is much more helpful. She says her butler, Gerald, was kind and accommodating, but that she now realizes that he had her under an enchantment spell. She knows that her recent research was actually Gerald's, and she's been studying lunar patterns, to see if they can enhance summoning abilities. Meryl says that Meryl and Gerald, I just realized that.
Oh, Lord.
Gerald had a theory that there was a magical barrier between the people of Gaia and Ruidus that could not be broken, except through the use of a telescope that Meryl was building combined with the evil scroll that we have. Meryl now wonders if her device was even a telescope at all, or some kind of long-range summoning device. Meryl also remembers that there was an accident. She was trying to use the telescope on Katha as it was in a full moon. Upon her looking at the moon, a surge of energy pierced through her telescope. She feels the direct cause of this was her looking at the moon. The surge of energy broke the window in her office, and that's what we saw when we went in there that one time, and she was all mad. Felix tells Meryl that she can keep the ring. Meryl says that she owes them and hopefully one day can repay them for their help. Before we leave the Hearthflame for good, Felix gives Clyde a letter with the check from earlier enclosed within. The party chooses to head for Westway Walk, which is the town just before the Spires. And the plan is to properly prepare for the journey through the Spires at Westway Walk. We're a little low on supplies, but apparently there will be a lot of like shops and stuff for us to supply up on. On the way, Jara begins to catalog his books that he got from the library room in the Shadespire. Therathari starts to read his tome of Bahamut. It is an instruction manual on how to live life as a devout follower of Bahamut. Jara begins to read his regional guidebook. Both wildlife and bandits are threats in the area, specifically owlbears are a danger and in season, and we should have paid more attention to that. The party makes camp into the woods a bit in a defensible position. Iris powers down fully for the night to make up for her exhaustion. Felix has first watch and is quickly ambushed by bandits. They ask the party to lay down their weapons in one spot on the ground. The bandits are shabbily dressed, or so it seems. Soon it is revealed that this is a disguise and that they are well equipped. Felix uses their armor against them by heating one of the bandits' plate mail after he attacks Jara. Therathari gets into combat with a ranger and their pet spider, Ida, I believe.
Ida, yep.
He uses magic to make them flee. He then casts spiritual weapon to engage with the bandit closest to our weapons. Jara paralyzes that bandit. We basically just destroy the bandits. We go all out. We're like, yes, we've done it. We've killed the bandits, thank God. And now this. Now we are faced with an owlbear and an owlbear cub, not club. We are pretty depleted, and I do not know how this is going to go.
Owlbear cub sounds like a good club sounds like a good sandwich.
Yeah.
Owlbear club. Well, maybe you'll be able to make it, or they'll make it out of you. Who knows? All right. Excellent recap. Phenomenal. You can get a D6 for that. That's a lot of writing you did. You earned that, and Lord knows you may need it. Who knows?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
All right. Just in case you folks out there like to write down the initiative along with me. Recapping from last initiative, I'll exclude the Owlbears for obvious reasons. Jara's first with a 19. Felix
Nice.
is next with a 14. Iris with a 13. And Tom bringing up the rear with a 2. Okay. With that, you guys have, for the most part, dealt with the bandits. You can hear the distant screeches and screams of the poor guy who's burning, basically melting, along with his armor.
Oof.
Followed shortly by the loud and very guttural calls of Mama Owlbear, which I played last session. I'll refrain this session, but nevertheless, scary sound for sure. Unlike anything you've heard. As you all see over your shoulders in various places from where you're located, a little baby owlbear and its big mama owlbear. And they are to scale. They are, at least the mom is, enormous. Probably almost 10 feet tall when standing straight. God knows how many pounds of pure muscle. Whatever you're feeling at the moment, whether it's happiness, tiredness, whatever, you have an impending threat that has your scent and can travel much quicker than you can. So we will pick up with Jara leading off the initiative.
Yeah, alright, so I'm going to... I know they're behind me, right? Because, I heard them.
Yeah, they are in
Okay.
full view here.
I'm going to move over to
hide.
here. I am going to cast Slow
Okay.
on both of them. So, Wisdom saving throw.
Let me get the token here. Or I guess I'll wait until I roll. Wisdom on both. All right.
Yep.
Now, since Baby Bear is next to Mommy Bear, he gets advantage.
I am going to use my reaction to restore balance. So
Okay.
whenever a creature within 60 feet has advantage or disadvantage on the roll, I can prevent them from having advantage or disadvantage.
Okay, good to know. That's why I say these things out loud. All right, so
So
just a flat roll for both. Wisdom check. So, Mama Bear, Wisdom, 19.
damn it! All right, they're gonna
Baby Bear,
that one's gonna pass.
a 12 for Baby Bear.
Baby Bear fails.
The Baby Bear is low. Now I can't really find a slowed here for some reason. At least not in this one. I'll just put this here for now.
And then I'm going to Meta Magic, Quicken Spell, a first level Ice Knife as my bonus action
Okay, on who?
on the mom. And
Okay.
that will get rid of 2 sorcery points. And alright, let me go and do that. Nice. Roll. Oh, nice. That is a 21.
Okay, yeah, 21 will hit.
Okay, both of them need to take. Oh, actually, what happens with the slow? They both need dexterity saving
I
throws.
think slow gives you disadvantage.
It takes a -2.
-2. Okay.
So no disadvantage, but -2.
Mama Bear Dex, 15.
That fails.
Baby Bear is -2, a 12 again.
Okay, so Mama Bear takes 1d10. So that is 7 damage, and then they both take 2d6. That is another 8 to both of them. And I move 10, and then I'm going to back up 20, 30 to here.
All right. You notice the reaction of the cub is literally in slow motion. For all of you that observe, the wincing, kind of the grimace, the reaction to the actual physical damage is slowed, as though time itself around this central point is moving slower. All right. Mama Bear is not happy, and it is her turn.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's see. So, one of the traits of the owlbear, which I think some of you would know, or at least from the book, is they're very stubborn, even in the face of death or damage. And so that often means whoever last aggresses is usually the one that they go for. It's not always the case, but usually. Even if, for all intents and purposes, it looks like a losing battle, it doesn't matter. It is deadly ferocity. All right, so that being said, it's going right for you.
Yep.
Where are you? Here.
Over here.
I see. All right, yeah, it can make it. It's got 70 feet of movement.
Jesus Christ.
Actually,
What?
It's 65, sorry. It's
That's still nuts.
I have
That's
to
not much
activate
better.
the extra 5. All right, so you are definitely within, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're actually just within. This is
Damn it.
12th right here,
Oh, my lord.
and it's not slowed. Okay.
Unfortunately, no. I wished it would have been slowed.
It will use its bonus action to not whisper, but growl some words of encouragement, technically, to its baby cub, giving it an additional 10 feet of movement. Not the owlbear, the baby one. So I'll mark that down. So that one gets plus 10. It's kind of like teaching it to hunt a little bit. All right. You are going to be attacked.
Yep.
It has a multi-attack. It makes attack with its beak and one with its claws. At least
Oh, oof.
right now. So I'll do the beak first. That's a 21.
Yep.
Base damage is 1d10. I'm going to be a little more transparent. D10. You take 14 piercing damage.
Ow.
Thank you. And then pulling back, it will rear back on both its hind legs and make a slashing attack with its large black claws.
Miss.
Uh,
Jeez.
14.
Oh, just misses. Hell yes. Hell
Right.
yes. I would have been fucking gone if you hit me.
Oh, that's
As
not
it
good.
takes a chunk out of your upper shoulder and rears back for the slice, you're able to kind of duck out of the way. Make a nature check.
Oh, I need to make a Constitution saving throw
Yeah.
first. How much? It was how much damage? 14.
14 only, yes. So you need to
So I got to
10.
beat a 10. Constitution saving throw. Oh wait, is it save? Do you add just your modifier, or is it saving throw?
Pretty sure it's a saving throw. Let me see.
If it's a saving throw, I made it. If it's a modifier, I didn't. So it's an important distinction right now.
I
Saving
think,
throw.
yeah, concentration's a saving throw.
Okay, then I made it. I got a 12.
Okay, a 12. All right, so you are still concentrating. You make me that nature check.
Nature check. All right, nature is +1. I got a 19. Nice.
Okay. I think you had the book, right, on the owlbears?
I did have the book.
You remember a special clause, no pun intended here, where when with cubs or otherwise, depending on what's happening, either like if you happen upon them with cubs, that's different. But for this specific instance, when Mama Bear is training Baby Bear, you could tell she's missing the vitals, trying to slow you down. Okay.
All right, son. Today I'm going to teach you how to hunt mortals.
Yes, basically. On purpose, obviously. All right. Although she just missed there, but on purpose. All right. Mama Bear is done. Felix. Actually, sorry. We have a bandit left.
We have 2 bandits left.
Yeah, well, the ranger.
Oh no! I didn't know the bandit went before me.
Yes.
The bandit is chasing a spider, right?
No,
I mean,
that's...
they're just.
But what I wanted to do heavily.
Or the
involved
other
the
one.
bandit-
I see.
He's over here.
No, not even the other one. The ranger.
The ranger's not going yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
thank God.
there's another bandit right over here.
Yeah,
All right.
this
The
is
one
the
who's
guy.
running.
That's the guy
That's
who's
the-
running.
This is the one who
Yeah.
has heat metal on.
That's the heat metal guy,
Right.
right?
No, I know that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what did I say the damage was that? Do you remember, Tony? Was it a
Well, the damage happens on my turn. It's a bonus action.
okay, yeah. So he'll be running. He's off the map.
For now.
All right. Yeah, he uses his full action
Soon he'll be
to
off the
run the
plane.
F away. All right, Felix, you are up.
All right. So Felix is feeling a little bit depleted. He doesn't have much gas left in the tank. So he's going to use the only tool he has left, his silver tongue. He's going
Oh.
to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet towards the ranger.
Oh shit.
And he's going to look the ranger in the eye and say, "Help us fight this thing, or I kill you like I'm about to kill your friend." He's gonna
Oh my
snap
God.
his
All right.
fingers.
Okay, I'll give you a choice
Bring it.
here.
Bring it.
So if you activate the heat metal and the person dies, you'll get advantage if you make an intimidation roll. Or you can choose to save that guy and in good spirits potentially get a persuasion roll with him. Your choice.
Well, I mean, the persuasion roll seems like the better offer. Like
Depends on your
mathematically.
stat. I mean,
No, they're both
I'll
the same.
tell you that this next guy, if he there's no save, it's just damage, right? Yeah.
It's just damage,
Yes.
yeah.
He will die. He has 3 health.
Oh, okay. So then great. I'll just do the intimidation.
Okay, yeah. This is an alignment thing
Fuck 'em
that, depending on how you want to roll this is your character.
Fuck him up.
What would Felix do? So, all right, you snap.
Oh, well, I see where you're going with this actually.
Yeah, this is like you have the hood, like the evil Felix on one shoulder and the angelic Felix on
Right.
the other. What is
Do it. He's at 3 health. Just do it.
he is
Do
a
it. Kill him. End him.
No, but Felix is trying to be a good boy. So he'll take a different approach. I like that you stopped me here. He'll say, "Or else I'll kill your friend." How about that?
Okay.
and kill you next.
And then if you fail it, just use your bonus action to kill him anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Win-win.
All right,
all right.
so this is intimidation
Persuade-
with advantages?
No,
Or persuasion with
persuasion. If you're not killing that guy, yeah.
advantage? Okay, yeah. Okay, 15. Not
All right.
bad.
He gets a natural 3. You have
Ah.
persuaded him. He realizes the situation he's in and the fact that he cannot outrun this thing. He was hoping that, enough bodies in here maybe could do it, but he still probably can't because it's got a scent. He looks at you and says, "All right, it's got our sense. Should probably handle it together."
All right, thanks for your help. And I'll in good faith drop concentration on heat metal.
Okay, yeah, it's gone. All right.
So that was my action. And I guess now I have a free bonus action, don't I?
That you do.
But I am, I think, going to not really use my bonus action because I don't really have much to do with it. So
Okay. I
I'm
believe
just
you have a
gonna-
little movement. Yeah, if you want.
No, I'm a slow little gnome. So
Oh.
no, I've used all my movement.
Okay. Then that is your turn, Iris.
All right. Remind me again. Iris has never seen an owlbear before, right? Is this like a new thing, or was this around like
Make a
however
history
long
check.
she was alive? All right, here we go. 21.
That's a good roll. You have actually, funny enough, and this is where my owlbear lore diverges from the book lore, but you have seen the ancestors of this owlbear,
Ooh.
who were
Ooh.
much larger and much more ferocious.
Oh.
This is a tamed version of the owlbear. You would have recognized an owlbear that still could fly before it became completely terrestrial, unable to. So,
Okay.
yes, among other changes.
Okay. So on Iris' turn, considering that the adult one has just rolled up to Jara, she'll just casually remark, "Oh, I'm surprised this one can't fly." And she'll just go 5, 10, 15. I will make 2 strikes against this thing right now.
Okay.
And that was good placement for the spiritual weapon too.
He will use his reaction to increase his HP. You can see
Okay.
the feather kind of on the outside of the fur interlock and create this hard exterior.
Oh,
Go
It
ahead.
is
it
a
has
caster.
armor.
Like it's shield.
Curious.
The
All right.
biological shield.
This is a 28 to hit on the
That
first one.
will still hit.
If that misses, I'll lose my fucking mind.
No, that
And a
was the-
28 on the second one.
Yeah, they
God
both hit.
damn.
The 20
Iris,
missed.
Iris is everything.
19s, I crit on 19s, motherfucker!
Yes, you do.
Uh,
Wait,
We
wait,
needed
what
that.
makes you crit on 19? That's sweet.
the sword
sword,
that I
right?
have.
Yeah.
Sword.
Oh, that's
Wait,
great.
is that 2 crits?
Yes, 2 crits!
Oh shit!
There's no way. Like, I figured we were all dead. That's crazy.
Okay, so the first one is going to be 18 points of slashing damage.
18 of slashing. You notice that the hardened exterior takes some of the damage,
Got it.
but not all of it. And it's just for record keepers. It's not half. It's like
Okay,
a fourth.
it's just flat reduction.
Yes.
And then 15 points slashing on the second.
Okay. Same story there.
And then bonus action, I will give Oro a command to at least try to keep it from killing Jara. So Oro will run over 5, 10, 15, 20. And at least be more of a
Nuisance.
yes, and also be able to impose disadvantage if she can help it.
Oh.
Okay. Absolutely.
I'll take that.
All right. Is that
On a
turn?
multi attack, it's not. Yep. On a multi attack, it's not as effective, but it'll still give some disadvantage. But there we go. That's our turn.
Is it only disadvantage on like one of the attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the attack, let me double check. Give me. You can go into the next turn, but I'm going to double check it.
Okay. It's the ranger's turn. The first test of goodwill, the ranger will spend a bonus action and say, We don't need you dead yet, and he'll hand you a health potion, a minor health
shit.
potion, Felix.
Dang.
One that you recognize may have been on somebody's person at some point.
Okay.
Not terrible bandits after all.
He will command Ida. Do any of you speak just flat Elvish?
I do.
I would guess they're
Jara does.
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay, so Therathari and Jara, you recognize this as Elvish. He's commanding his spider, Ida, in Elvish, which is a very common thing for rangers, especially in this side of the continent. Rangers are known to be elven descendants. Okay, at least here. Spider will go. Ida has decent movement, actually. She will move up, turn her ass towards the thing, and attempt to web it.
Nice.
Oh fuck.
Ida got that dump truck.
You watch as
Jesus.
Ida rears back and shoots out a large web. The owlbear needs to make a dex save and fails, surprisingly, with pretty high dex.
Nice.
The owlbear is restrained, or not restrained. Excuse me. It's rough terrain, so I don't know where. I don't think I have anything for that.
Just the spot that the owlbear's on is rough terrain.
Just the owlbear, basically encased it with web. Let me find this.
So it just has half movement, essentially?
You don't know. But it's tough. It's rough terrain at least. I'm just going to put restrained. She's not restrained, but it'll serve. That you can see it anyway.
Yeah, you can.
It's bigger.
Well, it's probably better that we don't see it, to be honest. So we don't think it is restrained.
Fair. Right. Let me see. All right. Then the ranger will step back this way. Oh, this is bush, by the way. I left out this, but he's going to poke out of the bush first before he goes. And he's going to shoot, say another elvish incantation as the arrow leaves his bowstring. And you watch as it kind of lights a little bit, as in like flamed. It's a blue flame. That will hit. Dealing 7 piercing. And you watch as the web begins to glow a bright blue and deal frost.
Yo, combo attack? That's dope.
That is.
He will do another 4 frozen damage. Okay. The owlbear rides back in anger and a little bit of pain as its feathers have this frosty tip to them. Okay. That will end the ranger's turn. It is Baby Bear's turn. Baby Bear will use extra 10 feet. What is slowed half movement? What is it?
It is, I believe it's half. Hold on, let me look. Slow. Speed is half, yeah, and has a -2 to its AC. It can't use reactions, and it can either use an action or bonus action, not both.
5 and 6, but it gets another 2 squares from Mama. 1, 2. Does that put him in range? You're just out of range. All right, so then he will move up and use the rest of his movement. That's it. Go behind Mama Bear. All right, so that's the Baby Bear's turn.
It can make another wisdom saving throw.
13.
Fails.
All right,
So still slowed.
You've never seen a baby owlbear, nor a baby owlbear running in slow motion. It's both cute and terrifying. Okay, Therathar, you are up. Last but not least.
Okay. We're gonna move. Let's see. We rule diagonals as 1.
5.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15. Okay. Move over here. And cast Spirit Guardians.
All right. I think I have a thing for this.
Is that your spiritual weapon that's up?
Yeah, so he's gonna have a
Okay.
bonus action with that.
Oh,
Should
nice.
be.
So you can do both? That's dope.
All right, you can move your spirit guardian.
Yeah, spiritual weapon is not concentration.
Oh, that's dope.
Kind of insane.
That's a wombo combo.
Yeah, it is. I seem to be unable to actually tick the spell slot though in D&D Beyond.
Even if you refresh.
Are you logged in?
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's the problem. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. So the Spirit Guardian is just
You had to drag in the middle if you're trying to drag it.
yeah. I mean it goes just around his person, so it's
What's the radius? Is that the right size?
should be 15.
Yeah, that looks right actually.
Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah.
Yeah. So upon entering, which I suppose is now,
I think you need to move forward a little bit more.
well, I mean you can count 3 to each
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the
Yeah,
cubs.
that hits
I
baby.
mean it's the right distance. Just maybe the circle is a little off center or something. Anyway, they each have to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom save again. Mama Bear first. Wisdom 15 for Mama Bear. And a natural 18, so 17 for Baby Bear.
Okay, so they both succeed. Give me a sec. Two-factor authentication.
Cast two-factor off.
What?
I said you cast two-factor off.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Worked and successful login. All right, so they take half of 3d8 radiant damage because they succeeded. So the 8 plus 2 plus 1, so half of 11.
Rounding up is 6, so they each take 6 radiant.
Okay, bonus action. Let us do the sword. We'll just let's position it. If we're gonna move it 20 feet. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll attack the large bear.
Okay, if you're making a melee attack, which this is, you have advantage.
Great.
Is this against the baby bear?
No,
No, Mama
Oh,
Bear.
Oh, okay.
That is an 18.
18 will miss.
Ooh.
Sure. All right. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Now we've.
Additionally, with Spirit Guardians, if they start their turn there, they have to make the Wisdom save again,
They will.
and they are slowed.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just letting you know.
Perfect. All right. Jara.
All right.
You are face to face with this writhing, breathing, like half frozen owlbear.
I'm gonna cast Rhymes Binding Ice on both.
Frost.
It's a 30-foot cone, so it just kind of angle it so it hits both the bears, but not really anyone else.
Okay, go ahead. And
They both need to make Constitution saving throws.
I imagine they're pretty good at that.
Well,
con
you never know.
save for Mama.
Yeah, no, true.
Natural 20 for Mama.
All right. Well,
Baby. A 15.
baby fails. Nice. All right. So the baby is going to take 2, 5, 11. Ooh, nice. 19 damage, half as much for mom. So 19 to the baby, 10 to mom, and the baby is encased in ice. Its speed is 0, and either it or a friendly creature needs to take an action to break themselves out of the ice.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool. Your turn.
And then I'm gonna bonus action a healing potion.
All right. Which one are you taking?
I just have a regular one.
Okay. You should be able to just apply that straight up. Indeed.
Yep, yeah, I got it. 2d4 plus. Nice.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got 8.
That's very good. All right. That is your turn. The bandit is not on the board, so he's gone. Felix. I'm sorry. Mama. Then Felix.
Yep.
All right. Mama is going to try and break out.
He has a wisdom save for spirit guardians
Okay. I will do that as well.
at the start of her turn. I don't know if this
11 for wisdom.
any other effects. Fails, so she'll take 11 points.
Okay. All right. And then does it affect strength save? No, right?
No, it doesn't affect any saves.
Okay.
Only speed.
So she busts out of this binding she was in from Ida.
Was that an action?
That is her action. She has a bonus.
Oh, I live another day.
So her bonus action will be. Okay. I'm gonna use it. All right, Mama Bear. First of all, her feathers removed from being in this interlocked armor type of formation into an aggressive stance, as they kind of stick up, kind of like a cat's hair when in flight or fight mode, and she lets out a deafening roar. Everyone, except for Felix and Therathari, need to make a Constitution saving.
Constitution save. Nice.
Okay.
2.
I don't remember if I've used my luck stone at all prior to this long rest.
If you haven't, like, if it's not marked, I would imagine no, right? You guys are pretty good about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
I will.
I don't know about Paul.
So
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna-
completely trust you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop that luck stone. Okay, there you go. Natural 20.
All right.
Hey.
That is the 26
Uh,
total for me.
Okay.
Oro needs to make.
And then I'll roll for Ida.
Let me double check her con save. It's just a plus. Oh,
Ida
it's
failed.
plus 5. Oro's a 16.
Just a
Oro
plus-
also fails.
Oh,
All right.
jeez.
So for those that succeeded, you hear a piercing scream that for the moment it almost causes your ears to ring. Actually, it doesn't almost. It causes your ears to ring to the point where like you feel like maybe they're bleeding a little. However, you're able to shield them just in time and kind of get low enough and like away where the scream doesn't pierce through and actually take effect. For those that failed, I kind of added my own status effect, which is a little fun for
Ooh.
this fight. I'm calling this delirious. Essentially,
Ooh.
you are deafened until the start of your next turn. And it's almost like you've been flashbanged, but with sound. And so you're at disadvantage to strike for your next turn until the start of your next turn. Or, excuse me, until, like, your turn has ended. You know what I mean? Like, at the end. You
The
know what I
mom
mean?
bear
Okay.
goes next.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So you said that Felix and Thera didn't have to roll. Does that mean they're exempt, or that
You're
automatically hit?
completely exempt.
Okay.
You were outside of the effective range.
I mean, it definitely hurts your ears. But
Yeah.
okay, so I'm adding this as kind of delirious. So yeah, deafened, which means things can sneak up on you easier, and kind of like your vision's a little blurry, so you have disadvantage to strike, melee or ranged. All right. That will end the mama's turn. It is no longer restrained, or whatever that condition was. Will remain to be seen. All right. Oh, and Ida is the same, just so everybody knows. Okay. Mama's done. Felix.
Okay, Felix is going to pop the potion that he just got from the ranger.
Okay. It's a standard healing potion, so go ahead and I think you can add that to your inventory and just.
I mean, I'll just roll the d. How much is it? How many
I think
d4?
it's 2. Hold on.
D4 plus 4, something like that.
2d4 plus 2.
That is 7.
Okay.
That's not bad at all. I'll take it. 7 healing. Okay. So Felix is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Facing
Sure.
the owlbear. It's going to take out his dagger and stab at the owlbear's leg.
Go ahead. This thing is towering over you.
Yeah. Oh, natural 1. No fun.
All right. Its sheer size and constitution is able to just completely take that dagger strike without anything. However, you did get its attention, and it is looking at you with these piercing black eyes and this
Amazing.
razor-sharp owl beak. All right. Is that end your turn, Felix?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Iris.
Okay, we'll continue on with 2 melee sword strikes.
Okay, you're not affected, so you can go ahead and
All right, we're
Normal.
good.
More crits, please.
That's a 23 on the first hit, and that's cocked, and a 16 on the second hit. So
second
no
misses.
crits.
First definitely
fine.
hits.
Okay. First one's going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Because the feathers are in an aggressive stance, you can see that this does a little more damage than it probably would normally.
Okay. And then as my bonus action, I think because attacks and grapples are a separate thing, Oro's command is to attempt to restrain this thing. So Oro's going to try and grapple the owlbear.
All right.
Let's go.
Absolutely. So the owlbear will choose athletics for strength.
All right. Oro also gets athletics. +5, baby!
Oro's willingness to just put his body on the line, I
That-
love.
That's like
That's a 10, so she's probably not making it. But
it's like the statistic where like 40% of Americans think they can beat a bear in a one-on-one fight. That's Oro.
That's exactly
That's
right.
Oro.
yeah, she rolled a 10, so she's probably not succeeding.
Okay,
that
yeah, 23.
Nope.
So not even close. I would like to RP this. So why don't you? What does Oro actually do, and then I'll have the
Okay,
owlbear
so-
react.
So Oro receives the command for a grapple. Oro attempts to sort of dig her heels in, and arms go wide, and she attempts to grab the owlbear. With a 10, I'm going to assume she went to grab underneath, like the fur and feathers, and she just has a handful of feathers right now.
All right, as the Oro's hands go around like half the circumference of the owlbear, you watch as the owlbear just kind of gives a soft flex, moves the feathers, and now Oro has a clump of feathers in her hand. Okay.
Oro just has a clump of feathers. She looks over at Iris. That's our turn.
Owlbear feathers are not cheap either, so put those away. FYI.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if everything goes well, we won't need to hoard the feathers you ripped off.
That's true. If everything goes well, you have a whole carcass. Okay. Iris and Oro, the ranger, will go. Ida will be instructed to turn and venom bite.
Get it, Ida.
That's a 15, which fails, unfortunately.
Damn it.
The sharp fangs come out of its mouth, and it attempts to go for the foot of the owlbear. The owlbear is able to move it back. Way. All right, and then the ranger will go. All right. Ranger will shoot. That is a 19 hit. All right. He will use his last one of these charges for special attack here. So you watch as the arrow flies by you at a non-normal pace for an arrow, much faster. It strikes into the owlbear. 11 damage. Good. And then the owlbear needs to be constipated. Failed. Oh shit. So Mama Bear gets shot with this arrow that flies at near lightning speed, and you watch as the arrow begins to slowly dissolve into like this black liquid that begins to fill the wound, and the owlbear is basically you have advantage to hit as its fur is sort of, it's like tar, covering its
Nice.
feathers drying. So all of you around have advantage to hit until
The Ranger's doing work. We should
All
invite
right,
him to
let's
the
hit
party
it.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was gonna go. This was gonna happen to you guys. So whatever. You rolled well. Okay. That will end the Ranger's turn. Actually, he'll pivot back into the bush. Ranger's gone. All right, Baby Bear, then Tom. All right, so Baby Bear.
Baby Bear needs to use its action to break out of ice.
Baby Bear will need to make a Wisdom save first.
That's at the end of it. Yeah, he needs to make 2 wisdom saves.
19 for Tom.
It succeeds and takes half of 9, so 5.
5 more. Okay, that's radiant damage. All right,
Yep.
we'll use its action to break free.
Nope, it's still slowed though. It has to make another wisdom save.
Okay. Well, that's for the ice thing.
Oh, okay. I thought that was for slow.
18.
It succeeds 18.
Solid rolls. Finally, for Baby Bear. All right. An instruction will be given from Mama Bear. And Baby Bear will move back 15 feet. I think, does Spiritual Weapon, did we decide if that gets opportunity attack?
No, I would think
yeah,
not.
I don't think it's
I don't
not
think it does. It's
sentient,
not a-
so I don't really think
It's,
it
yeah,
gets
it's
a
not a
reaction, right?
creature.
I would get an opportunity attack, though.
Technically, you and Iris.
Oh,
Ayo.
true.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's
And I guess
Big ol' party.
Oro, technically. Oro is also a creature.
Oro's not within 5, though. of
No, yeah.
there.
Oh,
It
no,
was
not
right
the
here.
baby. Oh, no, not the baby. No, never mind. I thought. All right, let's go swing this baby. That's a very strange. That's a strange combination of words.
yeah. Let's swing this.
Well,
beast.
that will
Swing
be on
this
the
baby.
internet for forever.
I got not a great roll. I got a 14.
17.
That will miss.
Damn.
Baby Bear's
Little
hard to
baby be
hit.
ducking.
Okay, Baby Bear moves, and then for bonus action.
No, it's at the end of its turn. It
Oh,
Yeah,
does the
Baby
wisdom
Bear
save.
doesn't get a bonus action.
Yeah, so no bonus action this turn.
All right, no bonus action for Baby Bear.
Wow.
But it is no longer slowed.
So much disruption.
If
from
you
our
guys,
team.
if you didn't say anything, you might have gotten a free look into what it was going to do.
I'd rather not know.
Yeah, I'll postpone that look.
Yeah, no, we're chilling. I'm chilling.
I don't need a look.
Okay, that's Therathari's turn.
Okay. Let me see the technical thing here. Okay. Move. One, two, three. 1, 2. There we go. All right. Let's get both bears in the circle.
Baby Bear re-entered, so it has to roll again, right?
It says the first time you enter the circle.
Oh, okay, the first
Yeah,
time.
so
Damn.
That would
Damn.
be insane.
that would be insane. You'd be able to just like toggle back and forth.
Yeah, you
with
could
your
walk
move.
back and
Yeah,
forth
yeah,
on
just-
your turn.
yeah.
and,
Back and forth.
That's fair.
You're
That's
in, you're out.
Um,
You're in, you're out.
fair. Wisdom save with another one.
Yeah, that'd be like 6 wisdom saves per turn, or 3.
Yeah, it'd be 3.
Okay, so Mama Bear has advantage, but Baby Bear does not. Advantage to hit, right?
Mama Bear has advantage to hit. Correct. To be hit.
Okay. No. Okay, so we're gonna do a Scorching Ray at 3rd level. So I'm gonna cast 4 bolts in total.
Excellent.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll.
Presumably, I get to see if they hit before I choose a target to the next one, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You have advantage on all these.
Well,
all
no,
ones
I
of
haven't
them up.
chosen all the targets yet. First one's gonna be Mama Bear.
Fair. Advantage on this one.
23
That will hit.
or 18. So 23. So that'll be 2d6. What kind of damage is that?
Fire.
Fire damage. Oop, shit.
Or does that combo with the tar?
Is 8 fire damage.
This isn't like flammable.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Does the owlbear Does Mama Bear react in any particular way or no?
Other than not happy.
Fire damage. Not
No,
happy.
oh,
Alright.
you're saying like no like crazy effects, just standard
No
damage.
special. Okay. So Mama Bear again. We have a 25.
That will definitely hit.
Oh, good damage rolls here. 12. Wow.
No.
Nice.
Very nice.
Sick.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do 1 to baby.
Sure.
This will be 3 out of 4. It is a 13.
That will miss. Baby bear ducks
Miss.
it.
Alright, discouraged that the baby bear is a little too fast for everybody. We're gonna do Mama Bear.
Kill the mama. I think the baby runs. So
Yeah. We have a 23 thanks to the advantage.
That will hit.
Or another 8 points of fire.
Excellent.
Okay, bonus action. The sword swings again.
my God.
All right.
Already
Yeah,
healing it
that's-
out.
He's
Let's
going
go.
crazy.
As
He's
advantage.
dumping all his stuff.
Let's go.
18, which I believe is a miss.
18
was last
will
turn.
miss. Yes.
Yep. Okay. That is it.
Okay. Excellent turn.
Yeah, not bad.
Right. Wow. Okay, Jara, you're up.
I'm going to use my last 3rd level spell slot, and I'm going to cast Slow again on both bears.
Are they in range?
Well,
Yeah, it's
hold
a
on.
40-foot cube.
As long as they're in the circle, they're slowed. So unless
Yeah,
you're
but
worried
this-
about them running.
No, it gives them a -2 to AC, and they can't multi-attack, and they only have
Oh,
an
shit.
action. Like,
Alright,
there's a
that's
lot.
pretty
There's a
good.
lot that
Yeah.
goes with it. Yeah,
All right.
It's-
So slowed on Mama first. This is wisdom, correct?
wisdom.
Okay, not its strong suit. Let's go. Natural 18. Or a
God
19.
damn it.
19.
Yeah,
God damn.
Baby bear, please. Dan, you're gonna kill an innocent baby. All
fuck
right,
the
here we
baby.
go. A 4.
All right, baby is slowed still. Maybe the mom will get so discouraged that its baby's doing so bad it'll just leave.
Maybe. Go find
Or
out.
we'll kill it and it gets even angrier.
Yeah. I actually have something for that exact moment.
So all the more reason to
It's a feat.
focus the mom.
Allegedly.
I, for shits and giggles, I'm going to try to push the bear away from me
Make a.
with my telekinetic shove.
So it needs to make a strength save.
Strength save, which I'm sure it'll easily do, but
17.
yeah, it passes.
Okay. That ends your turn, yes?
Yeah, that was the only thing I could do with my bonus action. So I was like,
Right.
why not?
Mama Bear will activate her Predator mode. She turns into Predator from the movie Alien vs. Predator.
Jesus Christ. She gets a HUD.
Yeah, she has a HUD. This thing comes out of her shoulder.
Uh,
But she does activate Predator mode. You watch as she's low enough in health, just mechanically, to activate this kind of digging deep. Essentially, what happens is the feathers turn into this hyper-aggressive, pointed, like large presence. And you can see that the talons come out just a little bit longer. The beak becomes a little bit more protruded out of the face. For all intents and purposes, she is ready to kill. And as such, she gains an additional multi-attack. So she will be making 4 attacks. However, because of this, she is forfeiting a large chunk of her AC.
Oh, she's going berserker mode.
So you watch as the feathers, now pointed up, leave her more vulnerable to penetration strikes or strikes in general. And you watch as she growls something. Baby bear watches. She will spend the first strike.
Well, hold on. Wisdom save, if
Yes.
you would.
Wow, great roll. 17.
oh my God, she's so
Jesus.
wise.
17
No, she has a +1.
succeeds. So you'll take half of 13.
Okay, so that is 7. Okay. All right. Hopefully I didn't burn all my good rolls. So she'll spend her first strike on Jara, and then she'll go for Felix after. So this is a claw strike on you, Jara.
Jara, how's your health looking?
Enough to hopefully survive one hit.
Not Oro completely getting away with trying to tackle an owlbear.
Oh, you don't know. She might hit her. Who knows?
One creature. Hold on, let me see something. Just reading. 20% one creature.
By the way, it's an 18.
Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Okay, yep, good luck.
18 to hit. Jara.
18 hits.
The claw comes out. Extra. The claw. Go for you. We'll spill the dice. Oh, I said. Fell on the floor. Ooh, that is 10.
All right, cool. I live.
No. That's the base damage. That's the
Oh,
die.
no.
I rolled a natural 10 on a d10. All right,
Oh,
so
no.
you're
Oh.
going to take 19 points of slashing.
I do not live.
Oh,
I
Damn.
am unconscious.
All right. What's with all the fucking? I switched up my playlist. None of these have fucking chanting. I feel like I'm in a summoning circle, an owlbear circle. All right. So Jara is down. She will turn to Felix again, intentionally not going for the finishing blow yet, because she wants Baby Bear to get some licks in at some point in this fucking fight. Who knows? Felix is next with another.
Is Baby Bear double slowed, by the way?
I don't think it stacks, does it?
Well, they're different effects, though. It's not like the slow spell twice. It's like...
But it's the same status effect, though. I don't
Okay.
know if that's that. Cause it's like
Well, you can double up on speed increasing effects.
Oh, wait. No, this is a dumb question. Jara's unconscious.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
Concentration goes.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Oh.
Then on Felix, another claw attack.
okay. I am.
Standing on my
Aura's
head.
gonna use her reaction this time because I can't do it with Jara anymore. You're attacking with disadvantage.
Okay, I'll
Let's
reroll.
go.
She'll be using the deflect attack reaction.
All right, that is a 12.
That misses.
Would you like to describe how that works? I think a pretty cool moment.
Sure.
It is cool.
So Iris, so Oro, who is intentionally waiting to see what happens with Jara because he seems pretty hale and hearty enough to deal with, and he's down. Okay, all right, hold on. The owlbear turns over to Felix, and what Oro does with her fistful of owlbear feathers, and she will literally just sort of step sort of in front of Felix, take some owlbear feathers, and just shake them. Just be incredibly distracting.
Okay. And distracting she is as the owlbear temporarily moves its gland over. And Felix, you're able to duck this claw, which was swung very hard and with sharp talons that are coming out pretty far. So you dodged a proverbial bullet here.
Thank God.
All right. Owlbear, Mama Bear, will then turn to Oro, furious by the nuisance that she has been, and go for a bite attack right on center, top of head, basically.
Oh dear.
That is a natural 20.
Oh fuck. All right.
Only fitting. Oro's been a nuisance.
Yeah, that'll do.
All right. So the first. 32.
Okay.
Here's-
That puts Oro unconscious.
Okay. Oro is down. As the beat comes down, takes a pretty big gulp out of the metal exterior of Oro. Some mending will probably need to be done to fix her up. For
Double
sure.
kill.
Mama Bear will then use her last attack on Iris.
Damn, she got 4 of them.
Yeah, she had 2 multi-attacks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this
Is
is her.
like if you had a third multi-attack, would that be 8?
No, it would be 6.
Oh, that'd be crazy. This exponential.
Can you imagine? 2 to the 4? Holy
Yeah.
shit. It's like, it's just like flying. Because this is like a 6-second round. It's just going ham. It's like the anime. It's like anime shows. It's like flashes.
Yeah.
All right. This is on Iris. A natural 19. That was definitely.
Oh god, yeah. Natural 19 plus whatever will definitely hit.
Plus 9.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Now, this is another beak attack.
All right.
That is 12 piercing on you.
12 total.
Total. Yes.
Okay.
Not a
All right, I'm still good.
All right. Mama Bear's action is done. Bonus action. We'll take a crap on the ground. I don't know.
0, don't play with my dice.
What's she do? I don't think she can do anything. Yeah, so she's just gonna ready herself for the barrage that's coming, knowing that she's a little more vulnerable. But happy and satisfied that she's knocked down 2 of your party. Okay, Felix.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, Mama Bear just went.
Oh, okay. All right. I was not expecting this so soon. Iris, or I guess Paul.
Yes.
How does Oro's health work? Is it only mending that can restore Oro, or
No,
is it...
so Oro can also take on additional healing. It's just that mending gets a special clause where mending can also provide healing.
All right. Felix has been waiting for this. This is his time to shine. He's going to use his last spell slot on the spell Aid. Yes, he can do
Ooh.
that. So, for 8 hours, Jara, Oro, and Iris all gain 5 hit points to their hit point maximum. And health.
Heyo.
Okay.
So Jara and Oro are
So
now
does that bring me
revived.
back up to 5?
Yeah.
Wait. So, is that how that works? So it's like healing,
Right.
because
Yeah.
they would gain 5
Yeah,
HP temporary
it's-
and 5 more max.
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's not
because-
temporary hit points. It is
Yes.
5 to their maximum.
Well, it
hit
even
points.
says explicitly maximum and current.
Yeah. And,
Okay. Yeah.
right,
that's
right.
that's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
clause saved you, but they thought of that.
All right.
All right,
Hell
back
yeah.
from the brink.
We're not
Uh,
fucked up yet.
This is a
So-
great moment, Felix. I invite you to describe this as well. This is heroic. This is all you're healing 2 of your allies. This is awesome.
Yeah, so Felix is gonna see the giant owlbear before him, look to his right, a bead of sweat drips from his cheek, from the flames that are, well, I guess now the smoke that is coming out of the owlbear's back. He realizes that our best option for damage is clearly this cleric who's just been going off,
It's been absolutely going
and that
ham.
Felix hasn't done shit. So all he can do is help those around him to do what they do best. So he, waves his hands around, some healing magic, touches Jara's limp body, and then the healing magic spreads to Oro and then to Iris, and they all feel rejuvenated.
Excellent. Brought back from the grips of death, Jara and wherever Oro went. You are back in the fight with an angry owlbear looking down on you. All right, Felix, great turn.
But
Yeah.
Felix has no bonus action, and he is gonna stay where he is because he fears that attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you should. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, great turn. Iris.
All right. Iris was preparing to channel some reparative energies into her hands. However, seeing that Oro is slowly starting to reboot, she's going to switch back to what has been working so far, and we're going to take 2 swings with the Jade Gem Sword.
Excellent. Go ahead.
All right, first strike is a 13. That's definite. Oh, wait, I have advantage to hit, right?
I don't believe anymore.
Okay, that was last.
just
Was
a
that
round.
last turns? Okay, just a round.
However, 13 will just hit
Hell fucking yes.
with the decreased AC from.
All right, and the second one will be an 18, so
That
both
will
of these
also
will
hit.
hit.
Yep.
All right, first strike is going to be 12 points slashing. Second strike is 14 points slashing, so 26 slashing total.
All right.
And then,
Yeah, go on. No, go on. Sorry.
and then just as a quick bonus action, Iris's command for Oro is to utilize the self-repair functions, and Oro is going to regain 2d8 plus 3 hit points.
My God, Oro can just do that.
8. So Oro's going to get 11 hit points back.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Oro can only do that 3 times a day.
Oh, okay.
But that is also Oro's action, so she's done as well.
Okay, you watch as the dent and kind of missing metal at the top of Oro's head begins to fill and kind of bulge back out to where it's supposed to be. The owlbear looks unamused and quite agitated.
The owlbear looks unamused, as does God.
Correct, a little bit.
That's my turn.
All right, the ranger will go, and so will Ida. Okay, Ida will. The ranger will tell Ida to give the help action to Iris. So Iris, you will be able to get advantage on your next attack.
Word.
Or you've the help action benefits
Mhm.
apply. All right, the ranger will now. Unfortunately, he's used most of his actual magic bowstring up, but he does have one thing left, which is just a stronger, like more penetrative shot. Let's see if he hits. Yeah, 18 will hit. Arrow flies with inhuman speed. I guess inhuman is the wrong word, but much faster than usual, like before, and will instead do 2d6. Good. That's 15 piercing. Great roll. You watch as the arrow embeds itself into the owlbear. No longer tarred, unfortunately, but still not happy. Pelted by arrows and being punched, etc. All right, that ends the ranger's turn. He'll actually float over to the left here a little bit more. Get a little bit of a different angle. And we're up to Therathari. Oh, sorry, the baby, then Therathari. Okay, baby is...
which makes a wisdom throw.
Yep, just going to say that. All session. 10.
That's a fail, and it will take 8 points of radiant damage.
All right, it does indeed. It will...
I haven't been keeping track, but I suspect it's something like 50 or 60 damage from this one spell already.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
I can tell you the exact amount. Just have to give me a second to add it up. All right. Oh, I just touched Spirit. Sorry. The owlbear will run to you, Therathari. And it will
Is it attacking me?
It absolutely is.
I'm going to Warding Flare.
Okay. Disadvantage, correct?
That's right.
All right, and that's on one of its multi-attacks, right? Only?
Yeah, it's for a single attack roll.
Okay. So, the first one with disadvantage, you're lucky it was a 19. That is an 8, which will miss you.
Yep.
Second, that was its claw. The second is its beak. Trying to copy Mama Bear. That will be a 16.
Hits.
Just a d6 for this little one here. That will be 10 piercing. And it will use its bonus action to... Okay. It will do this. Looking at Mama Bear, looking at what's going on, Baby Bear will send out a shriek of help. I need everyone to make a perception check.
Come on. Not wave 2 of the owlbears.
So Iris
15.
Iris is a 10,
Okay.
and Oro gets a 6.
I got a 19.
Jara is still dazed. I got a 4.
To be expected after dying, literally. So, there is a smaller, higher-pitched version of the screech you heard last session. And there is a response, a very, very distant response. There are 6 turns left to end this encounter before Papa Bear.
Oh, Christ on
Oh
Christ.
my
rolling.
god.
So, for dramatic effect, I'm going to take out a die here, excuse me,
Lord.
and just put
Wow.
it on the table.
If Dad gets here, we die.
So, everyone, so you know, the dice will be at the front over here, and it will be at 6 right now. And I will update it. It's 6 rounds from Baby Bear's turn.
Wow.
Okay. You're all made aware?
Hey.
Time is of the essence. Baby Bear's done. Therathari is up.
Okay then. Let's do bonus action first. Attack Mama Bear with the sword.
Go ahead. Mama Bear needs to make a wisdom save. Oh, no, it's not her. turn.
No, it's the start of her turn, yeah. 23.
23 hits, absolutely.
Nice. 11
11 damage.
damage.
All right, make a nature check.
Nature check. Coming up. Kind of poo-pooed that one. 6.
You're not really sure how Owlbear's constitution works, but you've done a lot of damage, and you notice patches of blood, dark crimson, on the fur and feathers. You don't know how much life is left, but it's weaning.
Okay. Well,
And then Jara, you're on deck.
Yep.
I think Therathari really needs to not be isolated with the baby bear.
But he's
So
cute and
his
fluffy.
his action is going to be to disengage.
Sure. Okay, go ahead and move, and you'll bring your thing with you.
Yep. It's a really tricky spot here, Therathari. Really tricky. It's gonna come over here behind our spider.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Yeah. So, all right. That is it.
All right, Jara.
Jara is also going to disengage. And
Jara, you are unaware that Daddy Bear is on his way. Anyone who rolled below a 13, I should have said this.
Oh,
You were
yep.
unaware.
That's
Blissfully
fine.
unaware.
I'm just backing the fuck up because
Yeah,
it
that's-
just knocked me out.
Of course. Makes little sense.
Ooh, what's 3? 30 feet. I'm just gonna try to push Mama Bear again, just because.
All right. Strength save. 17.
All right, yeah, pass.
Okay. Mama Bear is unmoved. Felix. No, Mama Bear is up. Keep doing that, sorry. Mama Bear will... she can no longer use her hyper attack mode. And she knows that Papa Bear is coming, so she will fortify.
Well, she'll take 14 or half of that.
Oh, yeah, let me
On your
roll.
wisdom roll.
14 it is.
Nice.
By the way, I totaled Baby Bear. You've done 51 damage. Just with
Just to
yes.
baby bear.
Just to Baby Bear.
So Mama Bear too. That's gotta be
No,
close to
Mama
100
Bear
at this point.
is almost double that.
Savage.
with just the spell.
Yes.
No, no, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Dude, it's been like 14, 11, 15, 8. It's been crazy. You've been killing it.
Yeah, but you've halved it a few times though.
It's not halved exactly.
Oh, not exactly. Okay.
It's a fixed amount off. It depends on how much you roll.
I see.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, so she'll be in defense mode, which means her AC is now buffed as her feathers become like a hard exterior as before, and she will not be attacking this round. That's Mama Bear. She's just holding out till Papa Bear comes. All right.
By the way, I need concentration to maintain this, and I just rolled it and succeeded.
Let's
Oh,
go.
perfect.
From the mini bear hit.
Thank you.
Baby
yes.
bear. Yep.
I'll get you here. You can take that one. All right. Felix.
All right, Felix will, having heard the shriek of Baby Bear, say, "They've got reinforcements coming. We got to end this quick." And he will try to stab at Mama Bear, knowing that it might not be successful. But he's got to do what he's got to do. And it's not good. It's a 14
Nope.
again.
That will. Mama Bear.
All right.
is too strong for that. Too much resistance of her feathers and fur. Do you want to do anything else? Bonus action?
Can't really do anything with my bonus action.
Okay.
I will just make it so that Baby Bear has to come into the circle if it wants to attack.
Okay, sure. That ends Felix. It is Iris.
Quick question. Could you give me a 20-foot radius sphere that I could measure out?
Yeah, let me see if I can find that.
I think feasibly, what I want to do, I can do without hitting any other member of the party. I just need to know what other portions of the landscape are going to get hit.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I had these measuring things in here somewhere. Because, yes, I think it's this one. 20 foot?
20-foot radius, yes.
Is that too big? 4? I should be right. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. Yeah, go ahead and take that.
Oh lord, there's I
This-
don't see. Oh,
this-
there it is.
I think it's the
20-foot
center.
radius
Yeah, the
sphere.
center. Did you lose it?
I might have. But it does give me a decent
yeah.
idea of what I'm going to be hitting, which is pretty much just everything out there, which is fine. So you said that Mama Bear was going into the more defense mode.
Yeah, she's in defense mode right now.
Okay, so that's high AC. That's fine. Iris is going to.
Do you still want this, by the way?
No, you can get rid of it now. Now Iris is going to listen to Felix as he says we've got to start busting this thing down pretty quick. She is going to close her eyes for a moment and focus a bit on the dragon scale mail that she's currently has integrated into her system.
Okay.
Sort of beginning to imagine just the rumbling of dragon fire. And she is going to open her eyes and basically breathe out, and I'm going to cast my 3rd level fireball.
Yes, you're using it.
Dude.
So I need the
Actually-
baby and mama to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Okay.
Fireball is a
Hell
dangerous
yeah.
spell in a forest.
Yes. So are 3 owlbears.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe the fire will tell the Papa Owlbear to get the fuck out.
Let me just get this. I think I have.
I'm glad Iris is a do first, think about the consequences later type of character.
All right, where are you moving it?
So I want it to just hit the owlbear and baby bear, and then whatever else is over here will just be collateral.
Okay, so here.
Yep.
Basically.
As long as it doesn't hit Felix, because right now it's hitting Felix too.
Oh yeah, you can move it so it does.
It's like basically over here and moving up a little bit because it's snapping to a grid.
Yeah, that looks good.
Perfect.
Yeah, but you know what I'm going for
Of
here,
course.
basically.
So dex for both.
Yes, dex for both.
Yeah.
Uh,
Baby bear gets a 14.
Failure.
Mama bear gets a even less, 12.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
they're each taking 8d6.
Go ahead.
That's incredible.
Same roll, I think, right?
Yep. Okay, they're each taking 25 points of fire damage.
Hell yeah.
Times 3.5.
You
Oh,
love
it's
to
above
see it.
average. Very nice.
Yeah, the
Okay.
first couple of rolls were all just 2s, but we rolled up
Wait.
with a 6 in the end.
You said 25?
25, yeah.
Okay, that is below average. But still good. Still great.
That's 50 points of damage spread
Yep.
across 2. I'll take it.
Yep.
So that is the fireball, which we've cast it, and so that's done. Ski, and then bonus action, Oro probably won't hit, but Oro's going to try for an attack anyway.
Okay.
So go with a force empowered end plus 8. Nope, that's a 14, which will definitely not.
That will definitely not use. All right.
That's fine, but the rest of the force is on fire.
Make a nature check.
Okay. 17.
Okay, 2 things. Owlbear, Mama Bear is looking tough, really rough. That's the first thing. Very rough. And the second thing is you've almost definitely just started a forest fire. Which may or may not be a good thing. Because they're red
After-
woods. All red.
After the explosion and the forest fire they're starting to grow, I also go, okay, if the owlbears don't kill us, the fire probably will.
They're
That'll be Iris's turn.
Agrees,
And
dude.
Oro has done the melee attack. So yeah, we're done.
All right. I know I think I mentioned this in passing, and it's been a while, but this is a redwood forest. Just want that to be known. Not like a California redwood where like they're super tall, but they're redwoods. There's no real redwood that I found that's good. So
Gotcha.
but anyway, yeah. Fun fact, redwoods that's actually how redwoods procreate is through fire. Their seeds break during fire.
Oh, so you're just helping the forest grow.
But
yeah,
also they
redwoods
do
are
burn.
also apparently exceedingly resistant to
Yes.
fire and its effects.
Yes, the bark is very the fire has to be very hot for it to burn. But there's still fires in California, obviously. Anyway, those are just some fun facts about redwoods. Iris is done. The ranger goes. He will say, he'll just scream out loud to you guys. I'm pretty spent. I'm gonna get going in a few here. But
Just fucking run.
he's going to command Ida to leave after he does this shot, a distracting shot. We'll see if it, first of all, distracts Mama Bear. It does not. However, Ida will still move and take an attack opportunity. That will hit Ida. Okay, Ida will take 14 slashing. Still up, but barely. All right, Ida is now on the move, running away. She's going to use her full action to disappear into the bush. And
Get
then
her away, little spider.
the ranger used his action to shoot. It didn't do damage. It was a distracting shot to hopefully free Ida up, but it didn't. So he's going to start backing away slowly. Okay, Jara. If you choose to use your reaction, you can attempt to stop him from taking one of your horses.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna stop it.
All right, so
That would be so fucked.
Damn.
you
all
can
right.
see he's not this short. He's a full-sized elk, by the way. That's still a little short. It's a little tall. You get the idea. Anyway, whatever. That's too big. It's gonna piss me off. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, so he turns, and you can see he's eyeing up this horse closest here, and he's going for it. So I need you to make your choice here. You can choose strength or dexterity,
Definitely not strength.
and they're both saves. Dexterity will try to trip him. Strength will try and
Dexterity.
hold him back. He will make a dex save.
Okay. I got a 12.
He got a 12.
Oh shit.
So
Roll.
I think if it meets, it beats, right?
But who was meeting who?
Yeah, yeah.
Was I meeting him or was he meeting me?
He initiated the action.
Correct. So I think
Which
that
I
would,
guess
that would mean Dan is meeting him.
Yeah, that's his DC is a 12.
Yeah.
So then I meet him.
So then you stop him. Is that what we're
So then I
saying?
get him.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
Once again, we find ourselves in a rules lawyer situation. It's amazing how these come up. It truly is. All right, I'll tell you what. Going forward, this is the standard. Whoever is the aggressor is the one you have to meet. So you meet. So you beat. And so he eats shit. You meet.
Nice.
You beat. He eat. All right. That is it. He will use his action and his movement. I mean, he can get up, but he's actually in your sphere now, Therathari. Question is, will you know that he's now an enemy? Make a perception check to see if he takes the effect of the sphere.
18.
I will say absolutely. You notice Jar maybe gives an audible "Hey" as he's running towards your horse. He needs to make a wisdom save.
Get your own
Yeah,
horse.
dude. Those angels are gonna flit down and
12.
has this man.
He rolled a
That
12.
fails. Take 13 radiant.
And he's slowed, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
So he only has 5 feet of movement.
Wait. I only rolled 2d8. 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
20 total or another 20?
20 total, yeah.
20 total. Jesus. This is what I mean.
Yeah.
You're like, it sneaks up
Well,
on you. You don't know how long.
No, yeah, because I rolled the 2, hit 13. I was like, oh, that's about how much damage I've been dealing, and then just didn't even think, wait, it was supposed to be 3d8.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a game-changing spell. So anyway,
Yeah.
in a good way.
Kind of broken, actually. Well, maybe you scaled the fight to think about it, so never mind.
Yeah, so 5 feet is, I mean, it's technically enough for him to get to the horse, which he will. But bonus action, he'll attempt to roll a animal handling check. He can't get on the horse. He has no movement left.
Can I take an attack of opportunity on him?
I will say you kind of use your reaction to do that,
Okay.
which
Fair,
I think
that's
probably
fair.
would have been better anyway to use that reaction. Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so this will just mean next turn he doesn't need to roll this. It can get on it and go. So let's see. Someone roll me a d20.
6.
6. Okay. The horse kicks. He is unable to
Nice.
ride.
This poor guy.
Now he knows he's in the shit. Okay, he's done. Thera. No, baby. Baby bear. Where is he? Where can I find baby bear? Oh, he's over
Baby Bear's over here.
Okay, Mama Bear will snap at Baby Bear and tell him some instructions. Baby Bear will give another call out, followed by a response that is audible. I will tick the die down as well for dramatic effect.
Oh, Jesus.
5 rounds. You know what? I'm going to put it in the middle so you all see it. Yeah. That's more dramatic.
A looming doom.
Looming doom. Baby Bear will use his action to basically move away.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Fuck off, little buddy. This owlbear is going to become the big bad evil guy. We're about to kill its mom.
That's his movement.
So funny. Oh my god, imagine.
If this
guys-
owlbear shows up in the final fight, I'll lose my shit.
On your way back from like the Shikuman border, you'll just see this grown owlbear with a chip on its shoulder. Okay, maybe it's gone. Thera.
Wow, okay. Quite the departure from last turn when Therathar was fearing for
Oh,
just
by
about
the way,
everyone's life.
real quick before you go, Tom.
Yeah,
The turn order has now shifted to the start of your turn is when I'll flick the die down. Because Baby Bear's.
okay.
True.
Another thing, how long has our fight been going? Do you have that written down?
I don't have the exact rounds. I just do increments of 5. We've been going for less than 15 rounds.
Okay, well, my guess is it's been 10, so the spiritual weapon is probably gone.
Okay.
Because it only lasts a minute.
Oh, I guess I do have exact here. We are at 13.
Alright, well, got 1 or 2 extra attacks in then.
This is the 13th, as in like, yeah, this is the 13th round.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, that's pretty funny. Therathar is going to cast Bane on the Ranger and the Mama Bear.
Okay. They're both in range, yeah?
Range is 30 feet, so
Yeah,
yes.
Well within range. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, wait. But this would be concentration. That means I have to drop the Spirit Guardians, right?
Correct.
So I'm not going to do that.
Yes.
Alright, never mind.
Good catch.
That was the coolest spell he could cast. It's not really worth attacking the stupid bandit.
He's gonna steal a horse.
Maybe Therathar is just going to go grapple him as an action. I think it makes sense. But then he wouldn't be within range of the Owlbear. Oh, this is stuck. on.
Decisions.
Uh,
Dilemmas, my favorite.
I know. I don't know if this doofus is worth a spell slot, though.
He's gonna steal a horse.
Okay.
Quiet from the metagame committee.
I'm just stating what he's doing.
Do what you want. That's the.
Yeah. Do it.
Hey, by chance was the bandit deafened by the mama bear?
No, he was out of range.
Okay.
But even
Well, I
if
guess
he
Sarah
was,
sorry
that would
wouldn't
have
know
worn
that.
worn off anyway a while ago.
Oh, okay. All right. In that case, we're gonna do dissonant whispers on the bandit guy,
Okay.
the ranger. He has to make a wisdom saving throw, else
Wisdom-
take psychic damage and run away from us.
Wisdom saving throw. A 13.
He needed a 13,
Beats a beat.
Damn.
Lucky 13.
which means he takes half damage and does not have to run away, and it's only 5, so half to 3.
Okay.
That's lame.
He's not happy.
Yeah, well, tickled his brain a little bit for trying to steal our horse.
A little brain tickle. A little warning.
All right. Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Okay. No, I will take a bonus action
Nice.
to use Bardic Inspiration.
Uh-huh.
So a creature that can hear me gains an inspiration die of a d6.
Who would you choose?
You can add it to an ability check, attack, or saving throw, and you can see the roll first. Okay. And I think given the texture of this fight, it should probably be Iris. So
Okay.
Iris, Therathari will sing you a tune of grandeur and much battle, which doesn't sound like much of anything to you because you're a weird creature from another time, but you feel inspired anyway.
I don't know what
by,
musical aesthetics are here.
Inspired by these strange noises. You gain a d6. I believe that lasts for 8 hours?
10 minutes?
8 hours minus 7 hours and 50 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. I think there's an ability where some bardic inspiration lasts 8 hours. I don't remember. Anyway, maybe I'm making that up. So 10 minutes for your d6?
Yep.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, Jara.
I want to use my bonus action first to try to shove the ranger backwards.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's a strength saving throw by the ranger.
12.
It fails.
Okay, which way you're
Um,
shoving him?
I'm going to push him 5 feet into Therathari's thing.
Very nice.
There we go. And then I kind of just want to move to like get in between them.
Love that.
You can't stand between him and the horse diagonally.
What if you just mounted the horse?
Go like here.
Yes. I mean, he can't mount the horse from this diagonal square anyway.
And I'm going to say, look, if you want to get out of here, that's fine, but you leave our horses alone.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. Oh, perfect time to roll a 19. That is plus 5, 24.
24. Okay. All right. There's a look of worry on his face as he feels his body become slower, pushed from this circle from an unknown source. You could tell, looking in his eyes, it's not worth it. He wants his own life rather than a horse. So he'll flee without it.
Perfect. Then I have 2 things. I don't know if I could do this in the same turn, but I'll ask. Can I look to see who the owlbear is like focusing on to try to see like maybe who the next attack might be against?
Make a nature check. Make an insight check.
Insight? Okay. Ooh, 4.
From what you can tell, the owlbear is hunched down into like this kind of ball form with its feathers kind of coalesced into a shield of some kind around its body. Doesn't look like it's going to be attacking really at all, and in fact, probably going to be doing some defensive maneuvers potentially.
Okay, well, if it's
Waiting
gonna
for
defense,
Papa Bear.
then in that case, I am going to use the Ring of Spell Refueling as my action to get a 3rd level spell slot back.
Heyo.
Excellent.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, great turn. Mama Bear will go. She will use her bonus action. And okay, so you watch as her hide and feathers come together even stronger to form an even tighter knit or interlace, and she uses, actually it's not a bonus action, it's her action. She's going to take the defense action, so your attacks have disadvantage on her melee attack.
Oh. Sorry. Wisdom save for her.
Oh, absolutely. That is a 6.
8 points.
That's your lowest you've
Radiant
rolled.
damage. Yeah.
Okay. She inches closer to death by 8 more points. Yeah, so she's in defense mode. That's it. All right. I don't know. Should I put the disadvantage to hit? Why not? Yeah. But we are up to...
You said our melee attacks have disadvantage to hit?
Yes, that is correct. Felix, you are up.
All right, so Felix is gonna take out his pistol, put it right up to the to the ball of fur.
Do you
And say-
have disadvantage from...
You still have
no,
disadvantage for being 5 feet.
I do not.
Oh, right,
yeah,
you have
if
the
you
thing.
don't. Yeah, if you don't, then that's totally doable.
And he'll say, "I swear to God, if this misses."
Misfire.
16. Is it worth using my inspiration? I don't.
Probably.
Well, I'll tell you that will fail. So now you.
Yeah,
can
no,
make
I know
it.
it'll fail, but yeah, I'll use my inspiration. What did I say? 16? 21.
That will just
Hey.
hit.
Just hit.
There
Oh,
we
no.
go.
Okay.
Worth it.
For a whopping, god damn it, 4 damage.
Hey, you hear this loud as flame and smoke erupt from the barrel of Felix's pistol into the owlbear's hide. You hear a screech as blood kind of spurts out at you, and the feathers, despite being temporarily displaced, have come back together.
And
You hit?
having I attack the owlbear, so I can't take an attack of opportunity, right? Is that how that works?
No, it's reaction is your attack.
Which
weapon.
feature are you talking about?
No, I'm saying, like, if I move, I won't be the victim of an attack of opportunity now that I have it.
That's what. Do you have a feat for that?
No, I just thought is that not how it normally
No,
just works?
that's
No. They're like
it has
specific-
a reaction still. There's a feat that allows you to do that. That I had in our other campaign.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I could do it. But yeah, as long as it has a reaction, it can still take an attack of opportunity on you.
Jared, does it have a reaction? Because it used its reaction to attack the spider, but I don't know when it resets.
Resets
think
on
it
her turn. So yes, she does.
Yes.
Oh,
it was
okay.
when her turn passed.
She went before.
And judging from the defensive position of the owlbear, do I think it would be likely that she would attack me if I moved?
She did take the attack of opportunity in defensive mode on the spider.
Okay, then I will.
Oro can
stay
at
my
least
ass put.
Oro can at least inflict disadvantage on the attack of opportunity if you do decide to run.
I don't know. I don't think it matters all too much. She's not attacking me as is. She's just kind of balled up, so whatever.
Okay.
All right. Felix is done. It is Iris.
Right. Iris, with the owlbear curled up even further, will look out to the rest of the group. Should we all start trying to run while it's down like this, maybe?
If you think we can outrun, perhaps with the horses, the Papa Bear.
It might be worth trying. And because everyone else in this party is super squishy, she's gonna make attacks because
Go ahead.
she wants this thing attacking her. First strike is going to be a 14, which definitely doesn't hit. That's a natural 20 on the second one.
Yeah.
We take those. Wish I had a smite to put on that.
For dramatic effect here, Iris, if you
Ooh,
are
boy.
able to do 23 damage, you will kill Owlbear.
20. I don't think I can do 23. Not with my
Not with a
my
crit?
limits. No, because I only roll a D8 for that damage. If I could smite and put all the other fancy stuff on it, maybe. But
All right. Well, you do have a second hit.
oh no,
Yeah.
my first hit missed. My first
Oh,
one was a
right.
13.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, try to keep myself straight and narrow on this one.
That's right. It doesn't change what I was going to do anyway.
All right, but that
It's a
is
good
still
question.
going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, I rolled 2 3s, so that's
9 HP,
18.
folks.
Let's not get this owlbear to 9 HP and then run away, please. Come on, we could do it.
Actually, 21. Okay, 21 is what will hit in super defense. Oro, beat
Wait.
the shit out of it.
Question. Paul, you have a D6. Did you want to roll that on the D?
So I rolled a 14.
Oh,
so
yeah,
even
you
with a
can't.
D6, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna make 21.
Good call.
Oro, beat the shit out of it.
Oro can use your D6.
That's a 25 to hit from Oro.
That will.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
That's gonna be 11 points of force
Oh,
damage.
man.
Oro's first kill.
All right. This is a
Back from
monumental
the
moment.
dead.
How does Oro want to do this to Mama Bear?
Okay, so Iris suggests everyone start running and begins to at least be enough of a distraction for the owl bear to start turning around to focus on Iris. Oro receiving the command to attack with a force empowered rend, will attempt to go in very similarly to what Iris would do before with just the gauntlet punches. We'll go straight for the heart of the owl bear. And as it makes impact, there'll be just a thunderous little boom as the interior of the chest cavity caves in on itself.
Okay, the owlbear lets out a final death shriek, loud caw, calling its mate, warning all the other owlbears of this happening, this happenstance, as it lets out its final breath. You have killed an owlbear. Congratulations, you've done over 200 damage
Holy shit.
to this
Hell
one
yeah.
creature.
Quick, shove it in Iris's chest.
Before we exit combat here, or not exit combat, but before we move on from this encounter, I do want to take a break. We'll do a 5-minute break. Come back here around 8:25. And,
Oro did the 5-point exploding heart
that's
technique.
it. Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Go.
See you in 5. All right. We will pick up now after this fight. So you guys have just killed an owlbear for the first time, and you hear Daddy Bear probably on your tail here shortly. What are you guys doing?
Let's hop on our horses and get going. I think, right?
Yeah, I'm
Let's
holding
get
an
moving.
action. If this ranger makes a move for my horses, I'm going to unleash on him.
That's a good point. The ranger will. Yeah, he'll run away for sure. Not even consider it.
All right, good.
You're just gonna let him go?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that, or feed him to the pop bear.
Okay. All right. You guys get on your horses
All right, the horses.
in the dead of night. One thing that you can rest assured is any creature with ears in the immediate vicinity is almost certainly gone, given the fact that owlbears have been heard.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are good. Whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go. What's the plan? It's the middle of the night. You've disrupted a long rest.
Freaking ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep riding. And wherever we go, I hope to have energy, health potions.
Yeah, follow the road, I guess. Stay on the beaten path. We learned our lesson.
Change the scene then.
No more woods.
Should see a new scene here. Let me know if it loads.
The map.
The map.
Can you mark sort of like where we are?
Yes, I'm working on getting. I choose my color. I don't know why I can't do that. Oh, there we go. All right, so you guys change here. You guys are approximately. So you're headed to Westway Walk. I said you guys camped about halfway. So you're about here.
We could, I mean, we could just ride through the night.
That was an
Yeah.
option, by the way, for you to ride through the night. You just take
Well-
a exhaustion.
Yeah, now I'm exercising that option.
Of course.
Yeah, I think that's probably our best
Yeah.
option.
Okay. You want
Fuck
to?
it.
Hmm.
I mean, our blood is on the ground, so it might still be able to track us. So, like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
The horses will be full of adrenaline, so
Yes, the horses are ready to get the fuck out too. they're not putting up any fight. No need for
Oh.
animal handling.
I will need to shut down as soon as we get somewhere safe.
Iris, this will be your second point.
Yeah, this looks exhaustion too.
Yeah. So you are really feeling it.
What does that mean mechanically?
My speed is now halved, as well as disadvantage on ability checks, which
Oh,
I
no.
totally forgot was a thing.
I think 3 is when it starts getting really nasty.
3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
On top of everything.
Yes, on top of
I
everything.
think, what's
Yeah,
the one where
jeez.
you just die?
6. That is
You
exhaustion 6.
just die.
Oh no, 4 is the nasty one. That's your hit point maximum.
Yeah, 4 is hit point maximum
Hmm.
halved, and 5 is speed reduced to 0.
Oh my
Speed
god.
reduced to 0. What do you even do?
You
Yeah,
just
you can't do anything but
you
rest.
just fucking rest.
You just misty step around.
That's why 6 is death. If you're at 5 and you're dead already. You're a potato. All right. Anyway, with that out of the way, you guys ride through the night. Would anyone like to make any checks as you're riding? I imagine you aren't stealthing at all.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
we are speeding. Felix is on high alert, looking over his shoulder, looking ahead of him.
Okay, so you want to roll for us, Felix?
Oh, I mean, I don't want to be the only perception roll.
well,
Iris
so
is Iris is would not even try. She's very tired.
Thari will also do perception, and I want to emphasize that for the first, what is it? Roughly 8 minutes of their ride, the Spirit Guardians will be flying 15 feet above them along with the horses.
I love it.
Uh, 19 on perception.
Felix got a 5, so thank you for that help.
19. All right. It is. None of you have the ring, so your best guess is it's well past midnight, probably approaching 2 in the morning at this rate. You are up at an ungodly hour for most. Most of the traffic around you are people traveling similarly at a hurried pace. Very, very few and far between. You're on the path, I assume? I never really asked.
Yeah.
You're on the
we
walk?
would go. We
Okay.
would have gone back to the path and then followed the path. I
All right,
think.
so you're out of the reds and into the... Okay, got it. So, yeah, people with hurried pace looking to get the hell out of Dodge or wherever they're going. They've definitely, you can tell, are on high alert because they probably too heard the owlbears calling. They're very loud. Yeah. What's peculiar to you all is that there's no, like, normally you'd hear like the occasional howl of wolves, maybe. You'd hear like owls or whatever, but you hear nothing.
Bears.
It's dead silent for quite a ways after you leave the radius of where you fought. That shows you the serious nature of the foe you just fought. Everyone leaves. You got a 19, you said, Tom?
Yeah.
With a 19, you see ahead of you a very familiar looking armored, I don't even want to call it armor at this point, melted figure who's currently being helped in the back of a caravan, like a back of a wagon. You don't know who those people are in relation. Helmet is off. Face is all sorts of messed up. He looks like Deadpool without his mask, basically.
Yeesh.
And he's in
Serves him.
agony. As you can see, cloths are being put on him. He's like in and out of trances, probably. Just really struggling. They are leaving, or excuse me, they're heading in the direction you're heading to. They're leaving the area towards Westway Walk. You guys do anything as you pass? You're definitely traveling faster there in a car. Up to you guys.
Felix, don't look now.
What is it? He says without looking.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
All right, head down.
Yeah.
Passing that caravan and the very few others you see, you will make it to Westway Walk around 11 a.m. the next day. Please mark off point of exhaustion if you haven't already.
Where
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah.
If
I've
you
never
go
done
into
that.
conditions and scroll all the way down.
Conditions. Add active.
And it
conditions.
should already apply the effects.
One.
All right, so make sure you have
Oh,
one.
hey, you could do like paralyzed, prone, restrained. You could do all
Yeah.
that. I think.
Got
Iris,
it.
you have two.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Please help me. Where's conditions?
It's
It's
next
under
to
your HP.
Yeah, right under HP.
You just click the box. Yeah.
Yeah, just click on the box.
Oh, all right.
All right, and then the way you get rid of exhaustion is it's 1 point at a time. So one rest
Yep.
equals 1 point. So
Yep.
everybody knows. All right, I will move. If you can all put the blinders on, I don't want to reveal any other maps, so just hit blinders for me.
B, right?
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
so. That's correct.
Okay.
Oh yeah, blindfold.
All right, so you guys will be at Westway Walk here. All right, congratulations. You can unblind yourself. You have
New town alert.
Ooh.
new map dropped.
New town just dropped.
Oh.
I will add Answood to the wiki now that you've entered a new town for reals this time. So look out for that. I'll post an announcement in the chat. Let me get.
Oh, we gotta hit up the Twin Strings Dance Hall.
Yo, the dirty bird.
Yeah, you like that one?
You bring back the blue swan, John?
Yeah. Tony, you know the Blue Swan, right? You have to. No.
I don't think
Blue
so.
Swan Diner on. It's on.
In real life.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about.
Yeah. So
off
I
of
thought you were talking about
35.
D&D. Yeah, I know
no,
Blue
in
Swan. Yeah.
high school, yeah, we called it the Dirty Bird.
Oh.
So I had to throw an homage. Who
Nice.
knows
Yeah,
if it's as run
I
down?
picked up on that.
Yeah, good job. All right. So as you stroll into town, it's a sight for sore eyes. So architecture or geographically, real quick, I'll keep it kind of brief. But a surrounding area is the Reds. Obviously, you know the redwood forests. Basically, all the foliage around here is redwood of some kind. So that's the surrounding geography. Westway Walk is actually built on not a plateau. It's not that tall, but definitely a raised part of the earth. A lot of it was man-made, but there is some natural, raised elevation to the Westway Walk. You guys would be entering in, just so everyone knows. You guys would be entering in this way, probably. So top right, you would have.
From Flynn Manor?
You travel through Flynn Manor.
Oh,
I guess.
fancy.
I
A
guess.
placement for a manor.
I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you for segueing. This is a historical manor. This is when the town was first founded. They pass you kind of through it. It's kind of like if you go see like Jefferson's estate in
Yeah.
Virginia.
No,
I
it's like
understand now.
It's like
When
a
you-
welcome house. Yeah.
Yeah, now that you say that, it makes complete sense.
Yeah. And this is very much a tourist attraction place in terms of like there's a lot of history in Westway Walk. People come through. It's also the first stop outside of the spires and the last stop before. So there's a lot of people that just kind of come through here just to come through here to get some shit they need and leave. So it's a very mixed bag. It's very interesting. What you do also realize is that there's a lot of mining and industry going on here. There's a big mine underneath Westway Walk, which is kind of part of why it's raised. There's like catacombs, a lot of underground, like underbelly of Westway Walk too. Who knows what's there? But
Seems
yeah,
unsustainable.
yeah, it's a little sketchy. But given that information, you can see plumes of smoke as the furnaces are going. Definitely, like forges are going as well. And then the last thing you see, unmistakably, is the Dawn House, a huge, huge temple to Taylor, the Dawn Father, and it is a magnificent piece of architecture. Stands out from all of the others that you can see from the skyline, and the wood fence on the outside, and then also you would see the White Cloth Academy, which is an academy to train priests, priestesses for the Dawn House specifically, but also for Turia in general. So all that said, this is kind of what you're walking into, a very busy time. This is like mid-morning. It is a new day. Who would like to roll on the weather table? It is currently Monday.
What die is that?
D8.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm sick of rolling d8s. 200
Uh,
damage later.
It's a 1.
Okay. 1 on this table. All right, as you stroll in, prior to actually getting here, around 9 a.m., you notice the sky begins to darken and gray, and rain begins to fall. As
Wow,
you
good job,
progress in your travels, unfortunately, the rain only picks up as thunder and lightning can be heard, winds kind of start howling. And by the time you reach the outer walls of Westway Walk, you are effectively in a torrential downpour storm, thunderstorm. Winds are strong, so seeking shelter is important. But that being said, it changes the landscape a little bit here. It's not as busy as I just described because it is in fact pouring.
Hmm.
So yeah, you guys walk in through these gates through the historical manor. If you want, you can stop and like there's some general stores there if you want to look, gift shops, whatever you want to do. Obviously, you have exhaustion, but whatever you want to do, day is yours. 11 a.m. you arrive.
Is there like a covered place, or are we just like chilling in the rain right now?
I imagine you're not like you haven't found shelter at all unless you want to stop at Flynn Manor and wait out the storm, or if you want to proceed into actually the city itself or the town itself. There's
Yeah.
the inn right next to the front gate.
I'm gonna kind of shout over like the downpour, be like, Let's find an inn where we can rest."
Yep. This one will do fine.
I think I
Either
have-
way,
I have rain. I think. Hold on.
Shit.
You should hear rain now.
I do.
The immersion. All right, so you're stopping Flynn Manor or Fell Post Inn?
Feld posts in, I think.
Oh, there's the Red Sheath Inn.
Yeah, there's a lot of inns. There's also a map out the front of the gate, so you can look at the city map.
Oh, okay.
It's like posted. It's not like a take along, but it's posted.
What's the
Which is why I
vibe of
labeled most of
Feld
the stuff.
posts in from the outside?
Make a perception check.
10.
The vibe of the inn, it's party. It seems like it's sees a lot of travelers. It seems fairly busy. You can see a few horses parked out front, stable hands taking care of them. This is the stable next door, by the way. You also see there's a bunch of chimneys, and they're pluming out smoke right now, so there's probably people in there chilling around it. You can hear, as you get closer, a general buzz of atmosphere. Not like a party. It's kind of midday, so not like a nighttime crowd, but it's busy, which is usually a good sign. It also is the first inn, so probably gets a
Yeah.
lot of foot traffic.
Am I able to see if it's like if it like serves a particularly wealthy or poor crowd, or is it just kind of like in the middle?
It doesn't distinguish at all. I'm sure you're sure there's nice rooms in there, and
Okay.
probably mostly average. Just
All right,
whoever
cool.
walks by is the closest inn.
I feel like that's kind of what we're going for. I'm fine with this one. Any other
Yeah.
strong opinions?
But as long as it's got a bed, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Iris will give a thumbs up. She is very tired.
Iris is looking out. All right.
Iris is in low power mode. She's in low power mode. No more notifications. Okay, so you stop at Feldpost Inn. Do you choose to lay your horses with the stable hands? It'll cost you extra, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm gonna do my usual. I'm gonna give him 5 silver, and say, please take good care of the horses.
no problem. Enjoy your stay. Get inside and dry out your clothes. We're in for a storm. Pretty bad one, it looks like. You give your horses. The payment, he says, will be handled inside. It'll just be extra. He gives you. There's 4. Is Oro on her own horse?
Yes.
Okay, so there's 5 of you. He'll give you 5 cards, essentially vouchers, saying that you have 5 horses. Okay, got it. So you go inside. You notice now upon entering, as I'll lower the volume. All right, so as you walk in, you notice there is a little seating area directly to your right. There's a fireplace going at that seating area. On the coffee table, there's like magazines to read or like newspapers to flip through. Looks like today's paper is on the table, winking at Jara. Also, you notice pretty modestly decorated, rather, a bookshelf, a couple candelabras in the corners, and there's a front desk with a really friendly-looking human woman. She's in her late 50s, kind of graying hair, streaks. She wears like a standard apron, very, down-to-earth looking, welcoming face. Immediately as you walk in, it is very warm, almost unnaturally warm in this room, as though made purposefully on a day like today. And you immediately feel as you enter, you're starting to dry at a faster rate than you normally would. Okay. She welcomes you and she says, "Good afternoon there, travelers. Nice to see you made your way into the Feldpost Inn. My name is Hilda. What can I do for you today?"
Hi, yeah, we'd like some rooms, please.
Of course. You looking for 5, 4?
Do you have enough, a room large enough for 4 people, or should we do 2 separate?
I do if you don't mind sleeping in the same bed. Unless you like
Uh,
bunk beds. I got a room with bunk beds in it.
Well, let's do 2 rooms for 2 then, please.
All right. 2 rooms for 2. I see you got some vouchers for the horses. How long you guys staying?
Just the night,
right.
maybe 2, but probably just start with the one night.
If you buy 2 nights, it's a little cheaper.
I guess I turn to the party to see.
Uh,
I think we ought to take a day to
Right.
recover.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like we sleep the night, spend the afternoon stocking up, and then heading out. Or do you want to spend a second night?
I was thinking we stock up today, get a good night's rest, and then leave in the morning. But that was just me.
Yeah, that was initially my thought too. I don't know.
Okay, I don't feel too strongly, so one night it is.
All right, we'll do one night, please.
All right. 1 night. Got 5 horses, 2 rooms. Are you looking for a complimentary breakfast or a dinner? We do have a small little dining area we can accommodate some folks for. I will warn you, first come, first serve, so you better get up bright and early.
We'll do a dinner. I don't know. What do you guys, breakfast or?
Would you like that room serviced, or would you like to eat in our dining area? A little more expensive if it's for the room.
I don't want to make decisions for the party.
Let's do. I'm down for breakfast and dinner in the dining area.
All right.
All right,
Dining
here's
area it is.
your vouchers for that. She'll hand you each 2 tickets to be handed in. And if you're looking to get some entertainment while you're in town, we have this voucher as well for half-off drinks at the Twin Strings Dance Hall. I will let you know it's a bit rowdy. If you're looking for a quiet place, that certainly isn't the one, and doors do not open until 9 p.m. It is also first come, first serve seating.
Where would you recommend for like traveling provisions and potions and things like that?
Glad you asked. And she'll hand you over like a list of all of the major stops. This is after all, people travel through here. This is what they do. Got a full list. You can take a look at this here pamphlet. It's on the house. Feel free to keep it, toss it, whatever you want. But this should list out for you whatever you need to know at whatever price you're willing to spend.
Thank you so much.
All right. And do be mindful. At the moment, there is a little bit of a curfew. Anyone out past midnight, you're subject to maybe getting written up or a ticket. Recent incident. Lot to explain. You're in good hands here. You're safe within the walls. Nothing to be worried about. Just an extra precaution. All right?
What happened?
Long story short, there's been an incident at the mines. There's been a cave-in of some kind of crevasse, I think they're calling it, was uncovered right outside the mines. It just fell in, sinkhole. Seems to go pretty deep. A little touchy-feely on what's going on the large platform here that we're built on. So they just recommend tonight they're doing inspections and whatnot underneath to just be inside. That's all.
What?
Can I incite her?
Sure.
Yeah. What time was that curfew?
Midnight. They're enforcing it.
Midnight. All right.
It's an 11 for my insight check.
Okay. All right. Can you all deafen in Discord for me?
Yep.
And I'll message when we're
Whoop.
good. All right. You can tell from the way that she's been speaking, what she's saying is largely true, but you can tell there's an obfuscation of essential details.
Okay.
And it seems like you can't discern if it's out of fear of reprimanding from some force or of business, of like losing business.
Gotcha.
Hopefully. I don't know how to.
Paul and Tom. We're good.
Oh, Tom.
Good. Just waiting on
Paul.
Paul's in the zone, dude. Paul's checking the fantasy score.
while playing fantasy tabletop. Iris is booted down. There we go.
There we
Hey.
go.
All right.
Oh, I am on D&D mode.
That's okay. Yeah. So, she'll hand you the pamphlet after you've asked that question. Kind of give a grin to break the awkward silence, and then she'll say, "All right, your total here is going to come out to 20 gold for the entire stay, including the horses."
Okay.
How much was this, sir?
20.
20? 25 gold apiece?
Is that a bit pricey? I don't know. It feels I obviously don't care. Like I've got tons of gold. But
You could definitely
For like,
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I guess it depends on the quality of the room. For that price, I would expect like,
Yeah.
to be comfortable. You know,
right.
if we get the rooms and they're like shit, then we just got fleeced. But if we get the rooms and they're like middle class, like average, then
So we're doing 5 each.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, it's not like we're in much of a position to haggle.
No, I'm not. That was like out of character. I was asking.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't really care.
All right. Is there anything else I can help you out with? You got any other questions you want to ask, or
I think that about covers it for me.
All right, I'll lead you to your room.
Thank you.
This is a 4-story inn. You are on the 2nd story. You notice that the 1st story, the bottom floor, has this like warmness to it that I mentioned before that's drying out your clothes rapidly. The 2nd floor just seems kind of humid and damp.
Because that's where all the evaporated water.
Where all the water's going.
You enter your room. It's kind of just damp a little. It's not like wet.
God damn it! There's mold.
There may be mold accumulating. You could probably try and find it if you want to. But the rooms at least are kind of nice. It's just the air quality is questionable.
Paul's getting war flashbacks.
God. Do not put that shit on me again.
I'm so sorry.
Right.
I played Dungeons and Dragons to escape reality, thank you.
It cuts too deep, man.
All right. Well, it's just for a night, so I mean, like, can we at least like breathe comfortably? I guess maybe comfortably is.
You're fine. I mean, it's really you'll be at the end of the day, you'll be fine. It's just
yeah.
You know, it's a little bit disappointing.
Well, it's just for the night. We're all right.
Okay. Well, whatever you want to do, put your stuff down, travel around. You have the pamphlet of like attractions they got in there. They got all sorts of rules and regulations of Westway Walk. They have recommendations on guides if you want to guide through the spire. You know,
Jared, is this like fog? What's going on here?
This is something you'll have to explore.
Okay. Yeah, I was making sure that was like intentional.
Yes.
If Iris sleeps like 16 hours, would that remove both points of exhaustion? Like,
I think there might be a rule against how many times you can long rest in a 24-hour period.
that's fair.
Let me find out.
Because I was like, if Iris just fucking passes out now, like midday,
Yeah,
until tomorrow morning.
You can't have benefit from more than one long rest in a 24-hour period.
Got it.
Yep.
But what about an extra long rest?
Yeah.
What if I
Only
just
one
pass
of
out
them.
for 48 hours?
You could definitely do that. If you want to pass out for 2 days straight, or if you want to take a 16-hour rest, you just won't gain anything after 12 hours or 8 hours. Whatever you want. The world is your oyster.
All right, I'll open up this. Well, actually, we got 2 rooms. How are we doing this?
Felix, here with me.
All right. Who has the pamphlet? Because that's what Felix cares about.
Whoever was speaking.
I got it. I was speaking with her. Yeah, I got the list of places to see right here. I need to pick up some more like traveling provisions, and I was gonna see if maybe there's some potions.
Yeah, I've got some money to spend, so I'm looking to buy some helpful stuff. And the budget is
would like
high.
to buy things after I've had a nap.
All right.
I'll accompany you,
Well,
Jara, if
I was
you
saying,
want to.
Iris, are there certain things that you're looking for that we could pick up for you while?
Some additional healing potions. We can have Oro carry them.
All right, so we can just pick up some healing potions, and then you can rest, and then while we're out and about, if we see anything we think you might like, we'll make note of it, and we'll tell you about it when we return.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Where are you guys going?
Well, I want some more rations to start.
Okay.
Iris is gonna pick one of the rooms and go into shutdown mode. She's gonna pick one of the rooms. And she's going to put her hand on Oro's shoulder.
Have fun. Please don't do anything irresponsible.
And then she'll go into shutdown mode.
Okay.
The thing is, while Iris is unconscious, Oro kind of has her own consciousness, so she can kind of do whatever.
You guys have a 5-year-old in the party now, basically.
All right,
A
Oro.
deadly 5-year-old.
Hey, this way.
Oro has an intelligence of 4, so that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Gotta leash her.
I'm gonna take out my 50 feet of hempen rope, and I'm gonna tie it around Oro's waist.
Okay.
And then we'll have kind of like a little leash for Oro.
There you go.
We'll be those parents walking around with their kid on a leash.
You know,
Walking around
actually,
with the animated armor.
now that I think about it, there was something I wanted to do. I wanted to look into some what's the word? Like fusing my pendant with my shield, like I don't know.
Combination?
What, some metallurgy?
Metallurgy?
Yeah, like some metallurgy, like some
Well,
magical
there's
metallurgy.
Thunderhammer Smithy might be a good place to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, we could try that. Does
But-
the pamphlet have any like description of that?
Yeah, so Thunderhammer Smithy, they are a very popular blacksmith in this portion of Turia, and they specialize in mostly like arms of war, not necessarily like armor, but more like, swords, great swords, axes.
Yeah, I think this would be more of like a magic item kind of thing.
There
Less of
is
a
the Magistari, which is a magic guild that runs through most. Actually, make a history check on the Magistari.
okay. 10.
Okay, neutral. The Magistari are a very well-known, like guild of enchanters, and they mainly operate in Astanza as part of the Solstice Academy. But there seems to be a satellite location here of unknown quality, and across the street is a rival shop, the Burning Wizard, which is headed by a single wizard. But either way, you have, for the first time in a little while outside of Tura, you have actual disposal to some enchanters and some high-level magic casters who will be willing to be at your behest for money, or do your bidding for money. So this is definitely a town geared for anyone who walks by with money in their pocket.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I definitely want to stop at probably both of those shops, to be honest.
And just so everyone knows, the Broad Street Blaze, that is the name of that section. That's not like those four
Broad
buildings.
Street, blaze it.
Yeah, those are, and then same with Sanctity Square. Like this portion is Sanctity Square over here.
Gotcha.
Those are the only named parts of Westway. All right. Anyway, whatever you want to do.
Dara, I'll accompany you.
Yeah, I just
My
want to go to
potions
like
and
a
such.
general provision store, and then if they don't have potions as well, a place that has potions.
Okay. Well, if you want like run-of-the-mill potions, definitely a general store will have it. But if you want some more powerful stuff, you probably have to go to those magic shops. So.
I mean, I just want like some healing potions. That's all I want.
All right. So is that where we're going first? Is that what's going on?
Well, I would. Felix, are you gonna come with us or go on your own?
Well, if you're planning on going to those magic shops, I'll come with you. But if you aren't, then I'll just do my own thing. Did you want to see what they have to offer?
I'm fine with going to the magic shops.
Okay,
All
yeah,
right.
then let's all go together.
Okay. Yeah, just tell me where you want to go first.
Just like a general store
Okay, the general
first,
store
right? For
first.
Jara stuff, yeah.
All right. So there's 2 in the vicinity. You can take your pick. The first one is getting the text thing out because I didn't label them. This is the Prancing pack. I'll change the color to red so you can read it. That is this one here. I can't move it for some reason. Well, it's gonna have to stay. We'll call that. All right, and then the other one is just called Genevieve. And that one is... I'm just going to write Jenny for short, but it's Genevieve. That one is over here. It's bigger. There we go. Okay, there you go. Oh, I figured out how to move it. What? Where did this go? I can't see it. Okay, well, I'll rewrite it. I've never used the actual text on this, so this is new for me.
Ah, yes, let's all go to the type here.
Yeah.
Is that what it says? You see that?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
says type here.
Does it say Jenny's now?
It
Yeah,
does say
now it
Jenny's
does.
yes.
All right, good. You scared me.
I'm thinking Jenny's.
That works for me.
Seems more like a small business. I don't know, Prancing Pack. It's like a brand name.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Unless it's like a JC Penney's.
Maybe.
Just so you know, it's pouring. Do you guys want to wait out the storm at all, or are you going to go out in the rain?
I mean, I have hood. We
I
have
got
hoods,
no-
right?
Qualms about going out in the rain.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have a hood.
It just might get a little dodgy with a solid metal suit of armor following you in a thunderstorm.
We have the leash on her.
The rust.
Not only the rust, but conductive of electricity.
Yeah, but it goes to the highest point, and we have that high-ass tower there.
All right.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
And the Dawn House. So
Yeah.
Roll a
Yeah,
D1000.
what could possibly go wrong?
Wait,
Jared?
what's the
Come on.
chances of getting hit by lightning? I'm gonna roll that. 1 in a million. Roll me a D1 million.
Alright, if I get a 1.
Yeah, what am I looking at
Yeah,
here?
if you, D1 million. If you get a 1, she gets struck by lightning. Roll in the chat.
What is it?
This is for shits and giggles.
What is it? Just exclamation point? D.
Yeah, D1
Well,
million.
you know what you could do is you could roll a d10 a number of times for binary, and a 1 would just be like
I don't think it works.
all zeros, and then the last one is a 1. There you
That's
go.
true.
All right, that's okay.
So what's a million in base 2?
I don't know if it's actually.
I come home so I can not think about work.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Tony, write a Java program to do this. Okay. It doesn't
My
matter.
kids are doing like binary conversions every single day.
I don't miss those days.
It's like their own choice. It's not part of my class. It's like part of the club. They like doing it.
Hey, whatever gets them happy.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, if they like it.
Okay. So on to Jenny's. You guys notice actually out in the streets, even at this, in this weather, there are quite a bit of luminous, kind of patrolling, especially near the Dawn House. But they kind of patrol in like groups of 2 to 4, some with hounds with them, some without. They match the general like armament of the rest of the luminous you've seen. They're not too equipped, but they're also not lacking necessarily. So just something to keep in mind as you patrol the streets as well. However, going to Jenny's, you notice that this is indeed a small mom and pop shop, and through the front window, which is immaculate, by the way, crystal clear, very well kept, you can see displays of all sorts of clothing, backpacks. You can see maps rolled up, scroll cases, all sorts of knickknacks in there. And you can see as you walk closer through the window, the front window, you can see an old man and woman kind of behind the counter. One of the man's behind the counter while the woman's kind of walking through the shelves, stocking things, making sure things look good. There are a few other people in there, but not much. And as you open the door, you hear a little jingle. And you're greeted by the older lady who's amongst the shelves. She says, "Oh, good afternoon. Welcome to the shop. My name's Jenny. If you're looking for anything, I can help you out.
Hi, yeah, I'm looking for some provisions for our upcoming travels, like rations, and if you have any potions or other useful travel items.
Ah, if you're passing through, welcome to our quaint little town. Pleasure to have you. Thanks for choosing our humble shop. Where are you heading to, if you don't mind me asking? I'm gonna help figure out what you need to get.
We're going to be heading through the spires.
Ah, I see. I should have guessed by the the menacing disposition of your group. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah, you seem well equipped already. Are you looking for just food to get you through? Are you looking for travel guides or anything like that?
Uh, yeah, definitely food, some rations to get us through, and then if you have any other adventuring gear that you know would be particularly useful
Ah, yeah,
in that area.
of course. Here, why don't you follow me? She'll take you to the section of the store that deals with like all of the non-perishables. There's like dried jerky. There's canned food. You can get, besides your like standard like rations you've been eating, you can kind of splurge a little bit and get a nice variety. You get like, stews and you know canned goods, vegetables that you can cook, whatever you guys really want. Anything specific? Essentially, what I'm asking, you don't have to write down the exact things in your inventory, but if you get the more expensive, nicer stuff, you can afford to eat less of them for the same nourishment. Which means they last longer.
And what would be like? What would the expensive, nicer stuff be?
Cost or like actual, what are they?
Like, what are the food items?
Yeah, so that you have dried meats that you can get, which will definitely last the longest in terms of like nutrition value. There are the canned vegetables and stews you can get, which will also last quite a while. There's the standard like crackers and like spread, which is kind of closer to what you've been eating, the cheaper side of stuff, just to get you through. Um, and then there's all sorts of like powdered beverages that you can kind of pack and rehydrate.
Felix will get
Coffee.
some of the jerky.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was gonna say I'll probably do some dried meat and probably some crackers.
Okay. We decided on doing half rations because that's how I dock you. So it
Mhm.
essentially, if you buy one
Yeah,
quantity of jerky, let's call it, that will essentially be 4 rations. You're effectively like quadrupling the value.
and then one thing of the cheap stuff is just one, right?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's just going to equate to rations, but going in, this is how we
Right,
were
right,
doing
right.
the
Yeah.
scaling.
Gotcha.
So it's how much for the like per ration? How much gold are we talking?
Okay, so if you want the more expensive jerky, one pack of jerky, which is 4 rations, will equal 5 gold.
Felix can buy 5 of those.
Okay. So you have 5 times 4, 20 rations, Felix.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
25 gold, right?
Yep.
and then how much is it for the cheap stuff?
They are 1 gold, 5 silver.
Okay.
You can
That
tell
makes
things
sense.
are a little inflated here. This is what they do. So.
All right.
Right.
Earthar is going to buy 20 gold worth.
Of the jerky?
Yeah.
How long is it to get through the spires?
Are you asking her?
Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna buy 10 gold worth.
Okay.
So that's what.
You're like,
That's
she's gonna
right.
lie to me.
That's 2 rations. Or 2 jerkies, which is 8 rations.
Yeah, so that's 8.
2
So I have enough for 9 days. That should be enough to get us through.
Okay.
Get me through.
Are you gonna buy any for Iris? Doesn't need any. So you're good.
Yeah.
Iris is neat.
All right. So you have a bunch of jerky. You can get vegetables if you want to add any, but it seems like you're good on rations. She'll say, is there anything else you were looking for? I know you mentioned some other things there. Forgive me. I'm old. My memory's not so good.
Right, yeah. If you have, I don't know if there's any gear that might
Yes.
make
Here.
like going through the spires more accessible or easier.
Of course. Yeah. So I definitely recommend, if you haven't already, purchasing Surviving the Spires. It's by our find the name of the guild I made for this. Yeah, it's by the Wormrin Wranglers. That's what they're called. The Wormrin Wranglers. Just a local guild to help you out. But yeah, they published this book. If you want more information, you can go to their headquarters. It's over in the Broad Street Billets. But anyway, I recommend this book. Read it cover to cover. You should be knowing what to expect, at least. I'm not going to promise you anything, especially as of late. But take the book if you want to read that.
Wait,
Additionally,
what was that last part? If I could interrupt, you said as of late.
yeah, it seems as though with this shift in weather, more violent weather, the critters have been coming further down the spires. So you may be seeing some of these things in more frequency than you would normally. At least that's what Tales of the Trail have made it back to us. But if you want, the Wormrin Wranglers, they also provide you with guides, literal people to travel with, if you're willing to dish out the price, dish out the coin. But anyway, outside of this book, I recommend getting at least a good set of climbing gear, one for each of you, and a plethora of rope, all of which we do sell. But again, if you want the more beefed up, putting it frank with you, hardy instruments, I recommend taking a trip over to the Wrangler's headquarters. They'll hook you up nice. But I got some stock here if you're wanting to look. But definitely some climbing equipment. There are some parts of the spires that can prove to be challenging vertically if you aren't careful. Other than that, your standard camping stuff: bedroll, torches, fire starters.
I'll take a climbing gear. I'm not very strong, so I could see.
All right, you
for
want the
myself.
climbing spikes as well as the shoes, or you want one or the other?
What? I
So-
understand-
What are the spikes?
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
What are the spikes?
You ever seen like the ice picks kind of? You ever seen like an ice pick?
Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not for ice. It's for stone. They're specially made so that they pierce the stone and they kind of expand. They're enchanted slightly. Okay. They're enchanted slightly, so they have some magical properties that allow for that kind of thing. But mechanically speaking, the spike shoes and the actual like rock spikes, the rock picks, they'll allow you a much lower DC to hit. Much lower.
You mean to
And-
climb?
To climb. You have to be able to climb
Yeah, okay,
without
yeah.
issue. Especially because the way I calculate the climbing is if you have a lot of weight, that really, really, really hurts. So those will offset that quite a bit. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But they're not cheap.
How much are the climbing gear?
The picks will run you 25 gold each. That's not 25 a set. That's 50 a set if you're buying two. And the shoes will run you in total 60 gold. So if you want the whole set, it's going to be 110 gold per person.
110.
Now, I am a businesswoman, and you can take this with whatever grain of salt you're willing to give. But I've seen a lot of folks come in here looking at 110 gold and saying it's too much a price to pay. And I hadn't seen those people come back. So you can scoff at it, and I understand your initial opinion of it, assessment. But I really recommend, if you don't buy it from me, you buy it somewhere else. Seen many proud folk think that they can brave the spires without it, and they become sidewalk chalk. You know what I mean?
What's a sidewalk?
Here at the Westway Walk, we like to call the walkways adorning the streets the sidewalks.
I'll look back to the group. What do y'all think about climbing gear?
I think
Well-
we should definitely get some for Iris.
Right, and this one, and I point back to Oro.
Yeah, I get if they're capable of it.
It's not
Right.
strictly required to climb, but it can make things a little bit easier. And
I'm also not very athletic.
I will tell you, a lot of folks that like to climb a little bit of the spires, especially to camp, to get off the base floor. It protects you from a lot of mayhem that can come through critters and bandits alike. So that's usually what they use them for.
Yeah, I might just get the picks. I don't know if I'm gonna get the full set, but
All right, hold on. So, Therathora, what about? Are you interested in anything?
I just want to wink, wink, nudge, nudge real quick. You have a magic carpet.
oh, we do. It's
Oh,
true.
that's right. We do have a magic carpet,
Thank you for the reminder. I
but
genuinely
not
forgot.
all of us can do the magic carpet,
Correct.
though.
Not all of you can climb or can get on it.
So I think it's Iris essentially can't because Iris and Aura are like fucking 400 pounds combined.
Yeah.
So I think it might still be worthwhile to have like maybe 2 sets.
Two
I
sets
agree.
of
I-
boots
I thi-
and picks.
Maybe, or at least 2 sets of picks if we don't want the boots.
So
I
4
agree.
picks. Is that what you're going for?
Is that you feel good about that, Tony?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So
All right. Well, how about if we buy 2 sets of picks? Can we get some sort of like bundle discount for buying multiple?
So that'll be what is that? 50, 100.
100 gold total.
I'll knock off 10, give you 90.
All right, I'll do it for 90.
And are you looking to buy the book here? Surviving the Spires?
No, we have some wildlife reading material already. I think we'll be okay with that.
All right. So you want to buy some more rope or anything else you're looking for here?
I think I'm okay with rope. You guys have some rope, right?
Yeah, I have some rope.
Yeah, I think we're okay with that. I think we'll just go with the
All right, and if
picks.
because I have to do my whole spiel, you'll forgive me, an old lady. We do have a special item that we just got provisioned. If you're interested, we had Rober over in the Burning Wizard take a look at one of our telescopes, and he enchanted it to be a little bit more magnifying. So this will be useful for any of them critters that like to sit on top of the spires, and they have better eyesight than you and I do, putting it frankly. And maybe this will give you an edge on spotting them before they get to spot you.
How big is the telescope?
It's retractable. You just kind of pull it out and in. We had them enchanted to lower the profile. It fits in your pocket. It's about the size of let's say a seashell.
Yeah, I'll take one.
We only have one, so you'd be taking.
Oh,
it.
how much is it?
That's running right now 210 gold pieces. Quite expensive, but it is magically inclined, and it will save your life if you use it correctly. That I am confident of.
Yeah, I got an idea. I'm gonna take one.
All right.
Or take it.
She'll hand it to you. So it's the size in real life. It's about the size of a silver dollar, maybe a little bit bigger, and it's fully retractable. The that's like the front profile, but the actual like width of it, meaning like the depth rather, it's about the depth of your iPhone. So it's fairly low profile.
Jared, would this be something I could eventually? I guess before I buy, I'll ask this out of character. Like, does Felix think that this is something he could potentially like add on as an attachment to his pistol?
If not in this exact form, you can definitely take a derivative of it. It will definitely either inform in a very meaningful way a new design of a scope, or if you're skilled enough, can be adapted directly to a scope of some kind.
Cool.
So most definitely. So are you gonna dish out 210?
I'll give you 200 for it.
All right, deal.
All right. Thought so.
All right, so I will add this to your inventory at the end of session. It is called.
Are you gonna add the picks, or should I just add like climbing picks?
No, it's just climbing picks. Just the fact that you have them, you don't have to equip them or anything like that. That's kind of BS. So you just have them in your inventory, and when you need to use them, you'll be using them actively. But this is the.
Oh, is it in already?
No,
Like
it's
the-
not.
in this
I'll add
system?
it to your. I have to make it public
Oh, okay.
for you to have it. But it is the lens of warning. It doesn't really like warn you You have to look through it. Would you like to practice on it? It doesn't require attunement. Just
Thank
works.
God.
Would you like to use it? Just test it out.
Sure.
Okay. You extend it out, and it extends out rather far. It extends out probably about 14 inches in total. So it's by no means a shabby telescope. You put it up to your dominant eye, look through it, closing the other one, and you are like zoomed in hella. Like you can see, it's just blur because you're zoomed in a building. But essentially, there's 3 modes. They allow you. The first mode allows you to see 800 feet without penalty. That's the deepest magnification. Then 400 feet, and then 200 feet, all of which without penalty. Switching the mode, and it gives you full visibility at night with no penalty at those ranges. So you can see in the dark essentially with it on and focused. If you are looking through it, you have a severe penalty to any checks that are not within the range. So if you go out of 800 or before 200, you basically can't see it. I don't want to say can't see it, but severe penalty. And then it also can be further configured to be able to like essentially mask out a background. So like if you're looking at an orange rock, you can kind of set it so that it will, ignore orange a little bit more and make things more visible on a single kind of background. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like a thermal scope almost.
Kind
like,
of, yeah. It basically
it'll like highlight things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it highlights it essentially by muting the background.
Yeah.
Some bit. So very useful, and that's the sort of enchantment part of it, that it can do that. And those are the settings. So it comes with a little instruction manual that you can read through, but essentially it details that.
Sweet.
All right. We have about 3 minutes left. Is there anything you want to do in Jenny's shop here?
It doesn't have potions, right?
Oh, she does. Yeah, she has simple health potions that are very expensive.
How expensive?
Normally they go for, let me make sure. Yeah, normally they're 50 for a standard potion. These are marked up to 120 for a standard.
Remember, I do still have 1 standard healing potion kit that I can definitely use while we're here.
Definitely. But if
Okay.
you want to buy it from Jenny's, it's 120 gold for a standard healing.
This seems insane.
They are.
Yeah, that's a lot.
If you'd like to
It's like
ask
per
Jenny about it.
HP,
But
20 gold.
yeah,
per HP,
essentially
something like that.
they are in severe shortage.
We also have, I think every single one of us can heal in some
Yeah.
capacity. So
I can't.
Oh, you can't? Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, Jenny will just say,
We're 3 healers.
everyone who comes in here scoffs at our prices for healing potion. I guarantee you're not going to find a better deal, and if you are, point them to me because I'd like to buy it too. We're in severe shortage of health potions and minor potions alike. We just can't keep up with the demand. So these are the prices, unfortunately.
We'll pass for now then.
Of course, you know where to find me if you need it. Thanks for shopping at our humble shop, and we'll welcome you back anytime. Stay warm out there and stay dry if you can.
Thank you.
With that, I think this is a perfect place to end tonight's session.
Perf. Sweet.
All right. Congratulations,
Yeah.
guys. We're in a new
Quite a
city.
session.
A new town.
New town, killed an owlbear.
Exhausted.
Successful night.
I'll tell you what, if the owlbear wasn't dead by my turn, I was gonna come in and like Kamehameha with my 3rd level spell. I just got back.
Yeah, you
Oh.
guys did really well. Great fight. Great tactics. I mean, tactics
We
won
didn't
that fight.
we
for
didn't
you
get
guys.
to loot the owlbear, but we did
No.
survive. So I'll call that a win.
Yeah, we get to outlive the owlbear. I call that a
and
win.
Papa Bear. By the way, Papa Bear, so Mama Bear had, I'll give a range. I don't like to give exact. She had between 200 and 270 health. Papa
Okay.
Bear was basically triple that. Just so you know.
Ugh.
Ah,
He's a CR 10 owl bear.
Yeah, so we're actually above our pay grade.
But yeah, I knew it as soon as
Dodged
you
a bullet.
said reinforcements were coming. I was like, if reinforcements get here, we're dead.
Well, it's just
Yeah,
reinforcement.
It doesn't matter.
But he
I
will
was
not
like-
be happy, let me tell you. There will be consequences to killing his girl. his
All
lady.
right, well, maybe the bitch shouldn't have run up on us when we're at camp. Right?
He's the big bad.
Look, Jared. There is a linearity between fucking around and finding out. Okay.
I'm waiting for this baby Albert to show up with a fucking crossbow and
Yeah.
fucking pick us off one by one.
It unironically learns counterspell. All right. Well, great session. Until next week.
All right.
Uh,
See you guys.
yeah,
Bye,
Fucking
everyone. Have a good
shit,
week.
y'all.